Is TTS back yet?
TTS is back, but it seems like something else is a little broken. Something else I wanted to get working tonight. Why is it like that? Hold on. Hold on. Do I need to like reboot this or something? I have my settings saved. All right. We got those things enabled. All right. Okay. We should be good. Do I need to like make a new... Oh, I might need to make a new chat box. You know what? I know what we need to do. I know what we need to do. Hold on. Hold on. Because we got to make this happen, all right? Something like this. Please don't break. No, it broke. It broke.
The glass is half empty. The glass is half full. God, I wish this is cum drinks.
Why did it break completely? Okay, are you better now? Are you better now? Someone say something in any chat. In either chat, someone say something. Someone say something awesome. Is it? Okay, that's great. All right, someone in YouTube chat say something now. Hi, that's a great message. Love it. Yes! Okay! Okay, it's fixed. It's fixed. Awesome. Great. Love it. YouTube, you're confused because it has nothing to do with you yet. Because I didn't update the YouTube chat, but Twitch chat can now see both themselves and YouTube chat in the chat now. Because Twitch, earlier today, like a couple hours ago, updated their terms of service to let that be allowed. They updated like a couple of hours ago. They were like, fine, you can have combined chats. And so we have a combined Twitch chat now. YouTube chat, you can finally communicate with Twitch chat. Twitch chat, you can't yet communicate with YouTube chat. Sorry about you guys. It only goes one way. Because I don't usually keep YouTube chat on the screen because we have like very limited real estate with the short. But anything that YouTube chat, I will no longer seem like I'm talking into the void. With Twitch
Crossbreeding.
One way cross. Oh my god. No. It's fine. Okay. We just have like no room to do anything. All right. Look how little room we have in YouTube Shorts. Twitch chat, you don't even know what I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at nothing. Also, I'm wearing the overalls today. We're in overall mode. We're kind of like farm girling it up, you know. Doing a little bit of that. I think y'all like this outfit. I don't know. I don't know anything about all that. I don't know anything about... Why would I know anything about how much you guys like seeing me in this hot and sweaty outfit? Yeah, that's crazy. I got a... You don't even use chat on stream? Not on YouTube stream. On Twitch stream, I have it. Stardew Valley type fit? Yeah, it's adorable, right? I like my overalls. So I got something from eBay today. I got my next box set of... Hold on, let's slip them back in there so it looks all nice for the camera.
Chat, we are going to review chips today.
Oh.
We are going to start with Ruffles chips. Overall power is 9,000. I bet it'll bring all the shines to the yard.
Alright, so I got the box set of Pokemon Gold and Silver manga from eBay. I bought this secondhand. And the seller was nice enough. The seller drew a little Totodile for me. The seller drew a little Totodile on a thank you note. I love him. He's adorable. Look at him. I'm a big fan of this. I've had this happen on eBay a couple times, where someone just draws something for you. I had someone draw me a Zoroark when I ordered a Zoroark GX for my old Sun and Moon era deck. But now I have a Totodile to add to that as well. I keep these notes. I still have that Zoroark note somewhere. Big fan of that. Thank you, eBay seller. And also thank you for giving me a good deal so I didn't have to give Amazon money. I mean, like, giving eBay fees isn't much better, but it is what it is. Also, we hit 200K on YouTube today. That's kind of crazy. I thought we had a little bit more time based on how fast we were going, but no. I thought we were going to hit, like, 200K during stream tonight. But I missed it by about 50, so whoopsies. All right. But let's get into the shiny decks. Let's get into a little bit of this, a little bit of there. There we go. Let's get into a little bit of shiny hunting. That's what you're here for. We got to 200k. They don't give me a button for 200k though. That's why that's why I gotta post more stuff on the Clips channel so I can get that one to 100k, and I can get another button. You know, I want more buttons. All right, so while I was off stream, I made a level 3. I made a level 3 fighting sparkling power donut, which is actually insane for us. Because I have like a billion fighting types that I still need shinies up. Like half the shinies that I still need are fighting types for some reason, which is crazy. But we also need some psychic types, and I'm eyeing a portal right over here. It's got a Mana and it's got an Inkay, and we need both of those bad boys. We are going to that portal right away. Might walk to GameStop in a bit because I finally have the clams to buy Balatro physical copy. Ooh, Balatro is very fun. I play it on my phone though, because that's what I have. It's easiest to pull out on like a plane. I play Balatro on the plane. That's my plane game. When it's not Crash Bandicoot. Oh, it's that Badu that was one time a friend. Hi, Badu. Hi, Badu. I love you. I love you. All right, into the portal. We don't have a sparkly donut for this. We could use this level 2 donut. We don't even need to use a level bajillion. I will, though. We'll give ourselves some plenty of survey time. Mega Power Treasure? Sure. Whatever. Mana and its Evo are so pillow-coated? They are. I mean, their whole point is sleepy stuff, you know? Their whole point is sleepy stuff. We got this portal. We got some NKs. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And the Abras. Do you run away? No, you're chill. You're chill, little guys. The Manas don't run away, right? Yeah, they're chill. You run away, but we don't need you. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't even want to look at you. So this is going to be a pretty simple hunt then. We're just going to fly reset at the portal, and we should be good. Oh, there's more Inkays over here. We're going to get an Inkay from this. We will have an Inkay. The amount of spawns here, we're going to get an Inkay. We might get a Mana. There's not a lot of them. Inkay is going to go in a Dusk Bowl, it looks like. And Mana's going to go in a Lore Bowl, apparently. Okay. All right. Really fitting stream to get the streak to 20. Real. Anyway, it's a good stream, right? It's a good stream. Any day when you hit 200k is good. I feel like it's gonna be a while till we get to 300k though. I feel like 300k is a long ways away. Are you Purple Cliff Editor? Yeah. What else happened? Oh, I got these. I got a pack of lav mics for like filming out and about. So they got this little receiver thing that like you hook up to your phone or your GoPro or whatever, right? And then it comes with 2 lav mics that you can have one, you can give one to a friend, and you can have them real close so you can hear each other or like be heard on camera in public, which is very cool. Mia harassing strangers when? I'm gonna go to, I'm not IRL streaming. I wouldn't IRL stream. I do want to like film more vlog content though. Vlog content's like my favorite thing to make. I don't know why, but I really like making vlogs. So hopefully I'll actually like vlog the anime convention this year. I tried to do it last year and just never ended up happening.
Friends? What are those? I can't relate.
It was just a thing where like I never ended up putting it together because I had to like write a script after the fact, and like if I don't have to write a script after the fact, if it's just all recorded there, well sure, that's fine. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. Genuinely, you look adorable in that outfit. Thank you. And of course, more Pokemon events. I'll always vlog Pokemon events, usually. They're fun to do. It's fun to look around everything. Also, like, that's a, you know, everyone's vlogging there. You know, it's socially acceptable. The other thing with the anime convention was, like, I was spending a lot of time at Artist Alley, and, like, I didn't do any recording there, because, like, I didn't want to ask permission to, like, film booths and stuff, and I'm too anxious. I'm too anxious to ask permission for things, you know? That's always how I am. I need to get better at that. I need to get better at asking like, hey, can I film this? I'm planning on buying that thing, you know? 3 days until Pokemon Presents? Yeah, 3 days until my life gets way more stressful all of a sudden. Oh my god, I hope the only thing announced...
But can't see me, I'm like a ghost boo.
This is true. This is true. I hope the only thing announced is Gen 10, because Jesus Christ, I don't want the extra stress of them announcing a billion things, okay? Announce Gen 10, only announce Gen 10, please. Oh my god, I'm gonna be stressed. I'm not gonna do it without permission. I like the artists. I wasn't getting as much content from you. I forgot to sub on YouTube. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, remember, if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, there's a subscribe button right there. It's free. If you're on Twitch, it's totally also free and won't charge you $5. No, no. Hope they next on this 10 years of Pokemon content. No. Ooh, is that Shiny Inkay? Shiny Inkay? Shiny boy? Nope, he's just a little blue. Oh, crispy frames. Crispy frames. We're all good. Pokemon Let's Go Wooper gets announced. Oof. Waiting for Ruby Sapphire port announcement. Yeah, that would be... I mean, it makes sense. It's going to happen soon enough. But probably not this weekend, right? I don't know. It's going to happen soon enough. Emma, did you just unsubscribe to figure out if you could be a mod while not being subscribed? That's... okay. Alright. Look, someone just subscribed. Right there. We have another subscriber. Joined your Discord and followed you on here because I subbed on YouTube. I don't know how I managed that. I don't know. YouTube's crazy. Why did my camera just freak out again? Everything's going wrong. Everything with my computer's going wrong. Hey, computer, please don't break before Pokemon Day. I need you to survive that long, and then you can do whatever you want, I guess, okay? Just don't break before Pokemon Day. Please. ARG, there's nothing over there. At least I hope there's not. I hope there's no personal information over there. You think it's an ARG, but it's just me leaking my credit card number again. So yeah, we need to decide what I'm gonna do for 200k. I want to do... I think I'm just gonna do the things we've been talking about. I think I'll just do, like, old content reaction. Like, we'll react to my really old stuff, and I'll do, like, a room tour. Oh, check this out, chat. The desk didn't wobble that much. The desk only wobbles a normal desk amount. I fixed it. I fixed the desk. Not in terms of, like, making it work as a adjustable desk again, but in terms of, like, it doesn't wobble to and fro anymore.
Can you do a cake? Pretty please?
Do a cake? What do we mean by do? Do we mean like that one TikTok trans girl, or do we mean just making a cake? Or buying a cake? Anyway, yeah, I sliced up a pool noodle and put it between my desk and the wall, and so now my desk doesn't wobble anymore, and we can actually open packs and not have it wobble everywhere. So we can open Descended Heroes this weekend, which I'm gonna do. We have Ascended Hero boxes. Got those bad boys to open. I'm very excited for that. They are Pokemon Center ones. I am wasting exorbitant amounts of money by opening those and not, like, reselling them for more cards. Stop talking about Giovanni Horse. I don't know what how am I supposed to know what Giovanni Horse is if you don't know what Giovanni Horse is? You know?
She pulled on my node till I stopped wobbling.
Text-to-speech had a fun time with that one. Wait, was that a Muna? Was that a Muna? It looked weird. No. I don't know what I saw. Okay.
Woof woof.
Woof woof. Crazy how when you say woof woof, I like swap to woof woof mode instead of rough mode. Find a shiny? I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on finding a shiny. These things cannot be rushed. You can't just say find a shiny and have it show up. You need to say something really unhinged that just, like, does not compute in my brain at all, okay? Oh my god, next week we have Pogopia. We gotta shift into Pogopia mode next week. I gotta finish this before next week so that we can just do Pogopia. We need to do some Pogopia. Why do you have dog ear in your hair? Because they look cute. Look at them. Do you never wear a hat? Hey, that's an issue.
Woof, woof, meow.
Why can I not see the messages that were deleted? That's bad. I should be able to see those. I'm confused now. Huh, whatever. Cool lesbian couple versus Giovanni horse. Cool lesbian couple every time. Of course. On the shiny hunts where you have to catch shiny Amarouge and Ceruledge, they're my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I got those guys already. I got those guys. I went to a portal with the little guy and, you know, had my fill. The sound really helps with him. It was not like the ones I did in Scarlet and Violet where I was looking at individual pixels. So when did you wear dog ears? I'm wearing them right now. I wear them a lot. Mostly in streams now. I used to wear them in shorts, and then I was kind of like, well, we better stop wearing them in shorts. I don't know. We might be sending some people away, but we also might be filtering people. I don't quite know. No, like your first time? I don't know. I don't know. I've been wearing ears for a while. Is it easy to get both armor items? Here's what you gotta do to get the armor items. You gotta make a donut with, like, special item power of some sort, preferably special item power 3, and then you gotta use that on a 5-star portal, and that will get you the armor items. That's how you get the armor items. It's super specific. You know? To be able to see them in your mod view, you have to have the mod actions tab open to see them. I thought I had that. I've always been able to see them before. Oh, there's mod actions. Okay. Okay. Mod actions. Okay, there we go. I see. Thank you. Let's put those over here. And then let's just have those be there. And now I can see them. Okay. And we can put those right over here now. Alright, I can see the deleted message now. We're good. We're good. What are we shiny hunting? We need a mana and we need an Inkay. We need one of each. There are 2 manas that spawn in this portal. They spawn out there in the distance. There are a billion Inkays that spawn in this portal. It is much more likely that we get an Inkay first. However, we've been in this situation before where there've only been a few Carvana spawns and all of them became shiny before the thing we were trying to get. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Ugh, my finger. My fingy. Let's not use the right hand for a second. Ugh. Let's give it a nice big stretch. Do some exercises. Are these proper carpal tunnel exercises? Does anybody know? This feels like something helpful, right? This feels like it's doing less damage than it is helping. Right? There we go. Okay. Spin it a little, do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Kid named Finger goes hard. There was a reference to the Kid Named Finger show in the short today. Did y'all catch that at the very end? I made a reference to the Kid Named Finger show. I thought it was pretty funny. I was gonna make like the obvious reference of like, Jesse, we have to get the stolen starter back. But then I instead went for the reference of, I went for the classier reference of talking about Lalo Salamanca buried underneath the lab. I figured that one was fair for not being too much of a spoiler, because obviously he's not around in Breaking Bad. I figured if I said the other character is buried under the lab, that would be an issue. We need to do some Miku tonight. We haven't done Miku the past 2 streams, because they've been, like, really long streams. We gotta do a little bit of Miku. A little bit of Miku dancing. She really popped off when she invented all those stretches. Kind of sleepy. I'm always sleepy. I'm always so sleepy. That might be because, like, my testosterone is really low, because I, obviously. I made it like that. I might just be adjusting to it, you know? But I was also kind of sleepy before, you know? It's at a 24. Apparently that's good. Apparently that's good for what I'm trying to do. Big fan of 24. Any of you want to be sparkle yet? Any of you want to be sparkly? Hello, sparklies? Sparkly boys? Big old sparkle boys? Nothing. What are your thoughts on Breaking Bad X Pokemon? I gotta say, pretty unlikely. Pretty unlikely as crossovers go. I doubt we're gonna see it at Pokemon Presents. I doubt we're gonna see that one at Pokemon Presents. We might! I'll never say never, but like... Honestly, Aaron Paul, if they were voice acting to Pokemon, Aaron Paul would like probably do a really good job as a character. I feel like he could make a good rival character. What shiny did you tame in this live stream? No shinies yet. We're working on it. These things cannot be rushed. All right, we're working on getting... Oh! Apparently these things can be rushed. Wait, there's a big guy there. Hold on. We got to do one more reset so the big guy goes away. All right, there we go. He's a yellow guy. He's a little piss baby, so he's going to go in a level ball. He's going to go in a little yellow level ball because he's a little piss baby. Boom! Got him. All right, where are you? Where did you go? There he is. Inkay. Put him right next to his friend. There we go. And now we just need a mana, which creates the situation of, do we stay here resetting these 2 manas, or do we go for a different mana reset? And I think the answer is we go for a different one. I don't think we stick around here because we no longer need the Inkays. We don't need the Alakazams. We can get a lot better of a mana portal than this one. You're good, Egg. You're good. You don't have to be here. You know, you never need to feel obligated to be here during stream. All right, what portals do we got? We got the special Rotom portal. I don't really want to do that one. I don't really need to, but like all the Rotom forms is pretty cool. We got that bad boy. Nothing in there that I need. Nothing in that one that I need. The fighting type portals are like the big ones that I need. We do still need a Marowak, but I want the special Marowak. And he shows up in a fire type portal. I don't think there's anything that I need right here. Let's go sleep at a bench. Yeah, exactly. I don't pay you. Well, I pay you money for other things, but so you don't necessarily need to be here to mod. It will always get dealt with. Don't you worry. A Alolan Marowak? Yeah. He pops up in fire portals sometimes. That's what we're looking for if we're gonna get another Marowak at this point. I do need a Garchomp. I do need a Garchomp yet. Or does he show up in Ghost ones? He might show up in Ghost ones. Not that Ghost one, I don't think. Gibble. We need Glamora, I believe. We're good on Froakies. Okay. Those are not fighting types that I need. Mime Jr. That's a rare one. That's one I haven't seen in a long while. We're going to Mime.
Creature, slanty creature, slanty creature, slanty creature, slanty creaturelings unite.
I haven't seen Mime Jr. in a while. We need to go get Mime Jr. That one never shows up. We need to go get Mime Jr. What do you think of my slight obsession with shiny Shinx? It's a little much. I don't think it counts as shiny shinks anymore. I kind of think, like, if you have that many, like, that they dwarf the population of the original, we gotta swap. We gotta do a little bit of swapping with what we consider the shiny. How do I get down here? How do I get down there? Oh. Fit is fire. Thank you, thank you. All right. We need a Mime Jr. here. Let's see, let's see. We can use anything we want. Let's just use this bad boy. Are you on TikTok too? I'm not streaming on TikTok. I am on TikTok. I have an account, but I can only stream to like 2 places. Or it's because of something. There's something that makes it more complicated. Okay, so the Flabébés are there. The Clefas are there. Delphox is the only stage 2 fire starter without an illustration rare of higher? Dang, she needs one. She needs one, though. Okay, where does this teleporter go? That goes over there. That's useless. Teleporter there. Ooh, wait, that goes somewhere. Okay, okay. A plan is forming. Let's check what's over here. What do we got down here? Nothing. Okay. Clefa's over there. Boom. More Clefa's over there. There's a teleporter over there that I'm looking at. And it might reset these bad boys over here. All we need from this dimension is Mime Jr. I just haven't seen him somehow. Does he run? Wait, do you run? I don't know if he runs. Oh, no, they're happy. They're happy with me. Cool. Hi, guys. What y'all doing? All right. So we got those bad boys over there. We have a teleporter over here. Okay. Anything down there? Clefa's down there. Does this do that over there? I don't see any guys right now. I also don't see any guys right now. They get wedged in that little roof corner there. Okay. Okay. I can't see them, though. That's the thing. They're all, like, wedged way back there.
They took my AHSS. I can't SHIT.
Oh, that guy disappeared. Some of them disappeared. There's a thing down there. There's Flabébés over there. Dang. Okay. This might work?
You can use SHIT to pass mere authoritarian censorship.
I don't even know what's censored and what's not at this point, because it's very... It kind of just does whatever it wants, now don't it? Okay. Nothing down there. And these guys are here. I don't know, this might work, this might not work. At the very least, this despawns some of... Like, going over to here definitely despawns some of them. Because I can't see them anymore. Right? If one of you was just shiny right now, that would save me so much time. Those things are right there. But they're on a roof, and I have to use one of these teleporters. Dang, these guys kind of, like, screwed me over with where they're spawning in. Okay, wait, these guys and that teleporter could work, though. Let me cook, let me cook, let me cook. Alright, because, wait. Hold on, back across, back across, back across. Alright. I'm upset I can't access Pokemon Home for ZA. Yeah, I need to, like, ditch some of these shinies. I got so many shinies in this game that, like... sorta need to put them somewhere. Okay, so those guys, they're spawned in. I see them. I see them right now. If we go over here, do they remain? No. No, they're gone. Okay. If we go back over here, do they spawn back in? No. Dang. Okay, that sucks. Alright. Wait, are you shiny? If you were shiny, if you're a slightly different color, please tell me. Please tell me. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna load a backup save. We're gonna see where that puts us. Because that'll shuffle around where they spawn in. And I didn't explicitly create a backup save after we got our Inkay, so I don't know what it's gonna do. We need to check immediately and see if Inkay still exists. Inkay still exists. Okay. Wait, does the Mime Jr. portal still exist? Yes, cool. Alright, let's try again then. This should give us a new layout. That's right, we're gonna cheat. Look, they shouldn't have left it in the game if they don't want me using it. Alright, they shouldn't have left it in the game. Sorry.
Happy 200k and I'll just be chilling in bed doing arts.
That's alright. I wanna just chill and do nothing, you know? You said arts, not nuts. My mistake. Arts is something. Alright, let's go back in and let's see. Let's go back in and let's see what's going on. Different donut even. You can have this donut. You can have this donut, you guys. Alright, give me better Mime Jr. spawns, because there was nothing I could do with those previous ones. We're gonna have the same layout, but the Mime Jr. should have moved around. The Flobebes there are in the same place. The Mime Juniors there are in the same place. The Clefables are in the same place. Dog, y'all decided to be in the same place? Those are Mime Juniors now. Hell yeah. Okay, we can work with this. 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 All we gotta do. These guys, they're dead to me. I don't need them anymore, alright? Don't need those guys. Those guys over there, those are my guys.
It is I who nuts to the guy from Bowser's Inside Story.
He did say that. He did say that. What did he mean by that? Saying that when being all around inside Bowser? What did he mean by that? Alright, so this resets those Mime Juniors over there. They exist. And fine. They don't exist. They're gone. So we just stand here, we just chill on out, have a nice little teleporter, have a nice little sip of my drink. Mmm, so relaxing. Shiny hunting. Mmm. There we go. Alright. Should I play Bowser's Inside Story? I never played it because I was scared of it as a kid. Is that like something that I should play now? Would I like solely the fantasy being an adult playing it, you know? Would my dark evil mind sully that game by imparting upon it my knowledge of the outside world? Because I don't know. I don't know about that. What you been drinking recently? Why does it look like piss? I don't know, because iced tea looks like piss. If this looks like piss to you, that... You got some issues that you might want to get checked out. You got some issues that you might want to get checked out. I don't know. That does not seem like a good situation for you. Also, you've seen how much I drink, so you know it can't be for me, you know? Mario and Luigi Bowservore is peak. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the issue with me playing it, is like, if I played it now, like, I would corrupt it. I would corrupt it by making the same joke that everyone makes over and over and over again. It looks like apple juice. It's iced tea. It's watered down. It's a little watered down. But But yeah, this is not what PP should look like, believe it or not. If your PP looks like this, see a doctor immediately. Don't even wait, because you probably have, like, sepsis. You probably have, like, sepsis or something, and are gonna go into shock. By the way, chat, alright, no spoilers, but I've continued watching The Pit, right? Right, the show about doctors that takes place in real time. And I've gotten to... I got to episode 10 yesterday. And one of the characters is like, wow, we only have 3 hours left in our shift. That's great. At the very start of the episode, I'm like, okay, y'all have 3 hours left in your shifts. There's 6 episodes worth of content left. I'm a little scared now. Something's about to happen. Something really bad is about to happen, I think. Because you're not going home in 3 hours. You got 3 more episodes after that. Anyway, don't spoil me on the bad thing that's about to happen, okay? I can tell that something bad is about to happen. But, hey, I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up, okay? Amelia, I didn't bring it up. Did you notice how I'm not the one who brought it up? I just drank my drink and it got suggested to me. Alright. Alright, did you notice that? I didn't bring it up. Isn't iced tea a brownie color? Well, I mean, like, generally. I mean, part of it's like the color correction, right? I don't know. Maybe it looks a little bit more like PP in person. I don't know. House would only be 5 minutes long if everyone listened to him. Yeah, but he'd probably also, like, kill a person by accident. A lot. For fun. Not even by accident, for fun. Do any of you want to sparkle? No? Okay. I'll give you another chance. Are any of those sparkling? Oh! Oh, there we go. We get to go check those guys now because we ran far enough away. Okay, we're good there. Pretty sure Mime Jr. is blue shiny. The blue changes color, I think. I don't think, like, his entire body turns blue. I think he's still pink, he just has a different color, like, blue pants and hat. You know? I think that's how he works. I feel like I've seen him before. The blue changes to green? Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. But it's like not also the most noticeable one. I haven't seen him in this game, so I don't like know necessarily how noticeable it would be. You know? Oh wait, we got fan art from Lee Kings over the weekend. What do I have downloaded of that? What can we show off? I downloaded the one he made for me specifically. I didn't download the other one. Hold on. Showing images on stream is so hard. Alright. Almost there. I wish there was like a smaller way to faster way to just make this thing tiny. Alright, no, almost there. Yes, there we go. Okay. And now I gotta do the same thing on Twitch. Alright, give me a second. Alright. At least it's easier. There we go. So Lee Kings did a fan art after our Dynamax Adventure stream the other night. Well, first of all, he did a fan art of me, Yuke, and Micah getting Yuke's shiny Zygarde that me and Micah did not see anything of. But he also did a fan art of just me. He did a fan art of just me. Look, it's adorable. I love it so much. I love it so... Y'all know I like to see myself Dynamaxed, okay? It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at her dumb little face. Look at her stressed little face, okay? It's so good. It's so good. It's so adorable. The expressions are perfect. Like the impact of the motion in that final panel is adorable as well. Like I love this piece so much. I'm a big fan of this, and I didn't have to ask for myself for my degeneracy to, you know, be drawn. I love it. Just joined. What are you hunting? We're hunting for Mime Jr. We need Mime Jr. And he is not here. He is not here at all. Wait, who's on the other side of this place? No one. No one is down there. Except for some Cleffas or something. Okay. Mime Jr. is the only thing we need from this portal. This is like the first Mime Jr. portal I've seen in forever. Wait, there's more. There's more Mime Juniors. How could I be such a fool as to forget these little guys? Okay, none of those guys probably are actually in reset range. We also have these little guys. A beautiful portal when it has so many dancing babies. Wait, chat. Chat, I know how to summon him. Chat, I know how to summon him. Hold on. Chat, I know how to summon him. 1 second. I can summon him. Perfect. I have just the thing. Hold on, where are you? I know you're here. Ah, perfect. Chat, what is Mime Jr. but a dancing baby? You know, what is Mime Jr. but a dancing baby, right? So what we need is the Total Dancing Baby screensaver. Of course! That's exactly what I need to summon a Mime Jr. We'll just pop it in! Oh yeah, this is a good one. Alright. We just gotta get the disc. It's version 1.0. This'll get him to show up. Look, it's even pink like he is. It'll be perfect. Just pop in the Dancing Baby screensaver. Features the official Dancing Baby screensaver. Finally here with 27 different scenes. We got the baby working out, fighting off some flies, multiple babies dancing with each other, baby posing, and much more. Also, you can choose from 36 different full-length MIDI songs for the dancing baby to groove to. The combinations that you come up with between the different videos and the songs are endless. Easy to use interface allows you to install and uninstall the Dancing Baby screensaver with just a click of the mouse. What? Also included are Internet Explorer 4.0, Netscape Navigator 4.0, Microsoft Kernel Update, Microsoft Red Clean, Microsoft Power Toys, Microsoft Kernel Toys, WinTube 97, WinZip. Yeah, they got WinZip on this thing! And McAfee's antivirus. Why is McAfee's antivirus on here? I don't like that this exists. Okay, so this chat, for those of you who don't know, the Dancing Baby screensaver is like one of the first memes. This is an early example of a meme, okay? This is just an early example of a meme, okay? It's one of those things that just got spread around throughout the internet. But because this is how you couldn't just download stuff back then, like this is how the meme had to be spread. You had to like actually make, you know, a product, okay? Okay. I have it because my dad was getting rid of old PC stuff and I saw it and I was like, "Oh my god, it's the Dancing Baby." Yeah, it's the Dancing Baby screensaver. How can you not grab that? I also have like a billion Duke Nukem expansions though. I could just bring over a stack of those. Gummy, you're gonna crash the frick out? Over the baby or something else? So anyway, we just need to install Dancing Baby and we'll get Mr. Mime Jr. Of course. Ooh. I see him down there. Okay, they're not despawned. Those guys. How did you get on that roof? How did you get over there? You literally shouldn't even be able to get up there. What the hell? How did they get up there? They're not supposed to be able to do that. Okay. Oh, I get that, Gummy. I get that. Got a link for them ears? Cat Creature Cosplay on Etsy. Cat Creature Cosplay on Etsy made them. They do ship to America again. I mean, tariffs just went up again, so you'll have to see.
Vandy31 laugh, Vandy31 shiny, Vandy31 shiny, Vandy31 shiny, Vandy31 shiny, Vandy31 shiny, Vandy31 shiny, Vandy31 shiny.
Well spoken. Well spoken. Great job. Great job. Couldn't have said it better myself. I need to see if we like just download the dancing baby as a GIF so we can like put it on screen as a sacrifice to the gods. Because this disc only works on Windows 95, so I don't think we're gonna have much. Well, first of all, I don't have a CD drive plugged in, and second of all, it only works on Windows 95, so I don't know about that. Wait, I can read what other things we can make the baby do though. Okay, dancing baby small, dancing baby medium, dancing baby big, 2 dancing babies, 3 dancing babies, mirrored baby number 4, 5 dancing babies, the techno baby radio, doing the broad jump, baby in training. I don't want to read the next one. Jesus Christ. I'm skipping that one. Doing push-ups, jump rope, bouncing baby, mini babies, fly attack, melting baby, outline of the you can just have the outline of the baby. Real artsy. 2 baby radio, boombox, mirrored baby posing. Oh my god, you can have the baby dance the Rocky theme, the Mission Impossible theme, Hawaii 5-0. So many songs. Bohemian Rhapsody. Finally, I can see a dancing baby dance to Bohemian Rhapsody. That sounds like something I'd seen in an AI slop video. I'm horrified. You're right. And they're very proud of him fighting killer flies. I don't know. They keep mentioning like the baby fighting killer flies, and I don't know why. All right. None of those little guys are the little guys that I need. We need the baby dancing to Megalovania. That could be a thing. That could happen. To do melting baby. I don't want to know what melting baby is. That's not even the worst one. I spared you of the worst one. I wonder if there was like a dancing baby expansion pack that added more songs and baby animations. I wonder. Put the baby in the microwave. Were we hunting? We're hunting the dancing baby. We're hunting dancing baby. He's right over there in the top right corner. Wait, maybe you can't see him. He's a Mime Jr. There was an old NES game where you could put a hamster in the microwave. Was it Maniac Mansion? I think it was Maniac Mansion. It was like a little adventure game where you were just in a weird house and you could put a hamster in a microwave. It did what you would think it would do. It killed the hamster. It exploded. Yeah.
Alright, new lesbian splatfist, girls in suits, tall girls, or non-human girls. Vote in chat.
Well, I mean, you know I'd go with tall girls. You know why I'd go with tall girls. Also, like, what do we consider non-human? Like, is Kimono Mimi non-human, or is, like... Does it have to be, like, a true monster girl, you know? There was a game that did something similar. I'm So Rotten, Sick and Twisted, but it got me kind of disturbed for some reason. I see. Do you think we need a full evolution mega? Nah. You killed the hamster? Look, it was an adventure game. Like, it was all about, like, being able to do a bunch of different stuff. Being able to use every item on everything and seeing what happens. Who's that? No, Kimono Mimi is like a girl with, you know, different animal ears. That's just like the TikTok term for it. Oh, thank God. That was a little bit of a close one. Anything there? Anything there? No, 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 no. How are you on the roof? How did you get up to the roof? You're not supposed to have a spawn on there. Anyway, this weekend, I'm going to open up my Ascended Heroes ETBs. So that's the stream to be for if you want to see me open up packs. I do want to open up those this weekend. I'm going to have...
Rip a pack for 200k sub.
Rip a pack? I don't have any packs right now. Okay, I do have packs, but like... So like the ETBs got to wait till this weekend, regardless. Right. And then I got my Chinese packs, but those are staying sealed. It occurs to me that there is another type of pack that is in this apartment. I don't know where they are. Thank God I hit them well enough. There is an Evolving Skies pack somewhere in this apartment. There's an Evolving Skies, there's an Astral Radiance, you know, a couple from that era. Don't know where they are. Ripping packs in 2026 feels wasteful? A little bit. A little bit, but I want the experience of opening the new set, so we're gonna open those ETBs. It'll be a video. We'll make a video out of that one. That's the type of thing where, like, I would be tempted to hire an editor to just, like, cut down a card opening. I feel like that might be a good chance to, like, test the waters with that. I don't know. I don't know. I also want to finally make the full video version of the Guess the Zoomed In Pokemon card that I did with Jack. I converted a lot of that to full video. That should be good to go this weekend. Hopefully I got that video out this weekend. We'll see, we'll see. Are we assuming the dancing baby's gender? I don't know. Well, hold on, let's find out the dancing baby's gender. Maybe we can find some clues. They just refer to it as the dancing baby. There are no pronouns. It's just the dancing baby or the baby. This is very interesting. The baby has no pronouns. The baby's pronouns are the baby. There are no pronouns for the baby. Like, they don't even say it. They say the baby, the dancing baby. This is very interesting. Yeah, the baby's a gender. The baby does not have a gender. The baby is only the baby. Please use the baby's pronouns of the baby. Huh. Very progressive. There's a shiny Cleffa down there. Remind me to get that before we leave. Remind me to go get the Cleffa. Because, oops, we got that first. Yeah, the baby's a queer icon. We never knew. That one got me. That one got me. Oh my god. That one got me.
Were you interested in the Pokemon Lego set?
Oh, wow, those can overlap with each other? That's scary. I wasn't really interested in the Pokemon Legos. I would prefer if they were doing, like, locations. Like, the Pokemon Center set looks really cool, but that's only a bonus with purchase instead of its own thing, which it should be. I don't want to make Lego statues because I can just buy real statues and they look cooler, you know? I prefer items and locations, not the actual, like, Pokemon statue sets. And unfortunately, all the cool sets are, like, purchase bonuses, so they're not interesting me. I might, like, I don't know, look up instructions and buy the individual Legos to make the cool ones, you know? Make the Pokemon Center myself with just buying regular Legos. Or the badges or whatever. Anyway, thank you so much, Hi Phil, as well. But I also don't have a lot of space for Legos, you know? I bought Animal Crossing Legos and made those and then, like, didn't have anywhere to put them. N's Castle, like, there's so many cool Pokemon locations they could do. That's the thing, and they didn't do any locations. They were just like, here's a really bad figure of Pikachu for 200 bucks. For 200 bucks, you can get a really good figure of Pikachu. Like, what? I don't know. I don't know what they're cooking. They're trying to make, like, they're trying to have Legos be like a sophisticated thing. Like, oh, this is the sophisticated way to display a Pikachu. You can't just display a normal Pikachu statue. You have to display the Lego Pikachu statue. You know? And it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm much more interested if people can, like, figure out how to grab all the pieces to just make the sets on my own and not have to spend $1 billion. Not Pokemon, but there's a Lego show I really enjoy. So you'd think I'd buy the sets, but they just aren't in physical stores for some reason. Right, the Lego... What was that Lego show called? What was the Lego show called? Dang, I forget what it was called. Oh, Lego Brickmasters? Lego Masters. Lego Masters. Okay. Yeah, I had a friend who was on that.
Larvitar set would be cool.
I had a friend who was on that at one point. Larvitar set would be cool? Maybe. But I don't want a set of, like, any Pokemon, you know? I'd rather just display the regular Pokemon figures. Oh, you're not referring to the one where they built... Okay, I see. You're referring to a different Lego show, not explicitly the one where actual Legos are used. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, let's go over to this guy. Let's go see him. Do any of you want to sparkle yet? No. No, you're being bad boys. How dare you? Oh, there we go. Chat, I had Pringles for dinner again. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. I need to eat actual dinners. I need to eat actual foods. I eat actual food sometimes, okay? Yeah, no shinies of these guys at all. I'm hungry. Well, I'm out of pizza Pringles, so I'm sorry. I have other Pringles. I have barbecue Pringles. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. I still have some leftover pasta from last night. I might have that. I might just cook that up. Got a little bit of leftover pasta, a little bit of leftover sauce. Throw them together. Chat, I procrastinated trying to see Nirvana the band, the show, the movie too long, and now the only showing left is at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So, I need to go I need to, like, skip out on work a little bit to go see that. I'm literally just gonna tell work, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I want to go see this movie and I only have one chance left. I'll be in work a little late today. My bad. I procrastinated too much. My bad. I've learned how to make a wrap out of chicken nuggets, was actually great. I do that out of veggie burgers sometimes. I take some veggie burgers, like chop them into a couple pieces and make a wrap out of those. What's your favorite Nirvana band show? Okay, so Nirvana the band, the show, the movie is not about Nirvana. It is not about Nirvana. All right. You man or woman? Woman. What else do I need to, like, make videos of? I don't know. I don't know. Well, but you look like a man. You look like a bitch. I'm not hating. I'm just hating. No. I killed her. I killed them. They're dead now. They're gone. They're gone forever. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like putting in the effort I'm only running on Pringles. I don't have the calories to have a debate with Charlie Kirk II. You know? They weren't confused. Nope, they weren't. They were doing that thing where they pretend to be. They're gone. Trust me, I know. I know how it works. They were not genuinely confused. They're gone. Vampire, I wasn't talking about you. Vampire, I'm sure you're a lovely lady, all right? I'm sure you're lovely, all right? Only the mean. I will only demean the mean chatters, okay? Only the ones who deserve it. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, someone genuinely confused wouldn't talk like that. You didn't know if they were? You didn't give them a try? Do we... We can unhide and see what happens. We can unhide to see if they're still here. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see if they show back up. But if they call me a troon... if they call me a troon... I'm holding all y'all accountable. Yeah, I know, Vampire. I know, you were just making a joke. I'm used to people misgendering me on accident. No, that's not how you misgender on accident. If you bring up the conversational topic, then that means, like... It means that you're trying to rage bait. You know? It just is the way that it is, you know? Is there a way to get back up to the roof from here? Yeah, there's over there. Wait, is that barricaded? Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll go back to doing this. We won't go down there until the Cleffa's ready. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that I said, well, I'm a woman, and then they immediately responded with, like, you look like a man. That's not something that a nice person says. You know, that you're right, Amelia. You're right. That's not a nice person. That's not something a nice person says. Which mod you going for? I'm going for Mime Jr. right now. Just Mime Jr. That's all we need for this portal. And he does not want to show up. We even brought in the dancing baby as an offering. And we... No, they wouldn't have talked... I agree with Amelia now. They wouldn't have talked like that. They wouldn't have talked like that. You know? None of you are shiny. Okay. That thing down there is shiny. Good for it. But nothing else is. Okay, see, that one was also mean. Would you prefer everyone to lie? I don't know. But you're gone now, so I don't know. You gotta run a tight ship when you're a transgender on the internet. You gotta run a tight ship. If they can take an inch, they'll take a mile. You know, what's the conversation about? I just joined. We were debating on whether or not a chat member was being transphobic based on what they said. Because they asked if I'm a man or a woman. I said, oh, I'm a woman. And they said, you look like a man. And, like, that's not the response that the average person would have to that sentence, right? That doesn't feel like the thing that, like, the average person would say. You know? You know... I don't need to know. I don't need to focus on this, you know? There's no controversy yet about me, like, being tyrannical and, like, removing people from my chat, so... Kind of weird from them either way. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say. And you know, it's like, it's fine to just delete people from chat because they make you feel weird. Like, you don't need a reason to delete people from your chat. You can delete whoever you want for whatever reason. Who said it? Well, they're gone now. I hate the sneaky rats that use sly tactics to spread hate. Real. They, like, hide it behind ignorance And then they're like, oh, why did you delete me? I was just asking a question. It's like, well, I don't know. Where are you? Where can I put this guy? This guy's been staring at me, all right? He needs to be somewhere. Where? Could he go there? He can live there for now. He can live right there. I'll take him? No, you can't have him. He has a brother now. They cannot be separated. None of the Mime Juniors are green. Be green. Chain on mic ASMR? Ooh, we can do some ASMR. We can have a little bit of ASMR if you want, sweetie. Hmm? Do you want some ASMR from... I'm not going to refer to myself as mom, actually. Never mind. Never mind. I'm bailing. I'm bailing on the topic. I'm bailing. I'm bailing now. Okay, we're not that far. We're not that far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Went a little too into it. My bad. Alright. Thank you. I don't think you're in any place to talk. I don't know about that. Esper Plus? Esper Plush! I got two of them. I got two of them. This is the one without, like, the bow and everything. You're fostering parasocial relationship? No! I know, I do that all the time. Why are you teleporting and nothing else? Because this resets the... Okay, so basically we want a shiny Mime Jr. So the Mime Juniors are over here, right? The Mime Juniors, they're chilling out in the distance over here. Every time that we teleport over here, they disappear. They don't exist anymore over there. They're gone, all right? No more Mime Juniors over there. And then when we teleport back over here, they exist again. But that's a new set of Mime Juniors. Completely new set of Mime Juniors. Different stats, different everything. And sometimes they'll be shiny. The shiny one won't despawn if we do this, but it can spawn in if we do this. So that's how you get shinies in this game. Found out recently I wasn't the only person in the world to stick garden shears in... oh. I don't want to read that. I'm sorry. That's... Oh. Ow. Oof. Oof. Oh my. I have complicated feelings about that. Ah, it's adorable? I know, right? The other one's even more adorable, because that one was very loved by whoever owned it. They're both from Japanese, they're both from Japanese secondhand stores. So, like, they had previous owners. This one is what he looks like by default, because he still has the tag on him. I have another one that has, like, a bow tied on him, and, like, a different chain. And that one was definitely, like, modified slightly by whoever owned it, which is super cool. Took your advice on getting shiny Pokemon, and Let's Go Pikachu, and it worked. Thank you so much. Yeah, you gotta just stick with the chain. You can't end your chain at 32. Or else you're basically just doing full odds. Let's Go Pikachu hunting has not been kind to me. Remember the Haunter stream where we did it for like 500 chain and didn't get anything? New, what are you doing? We're shiny hunting. We're looking for a shiny one of these guys. If he would show up and stop being a dink. Stop being a dink. Be sparkly. That one's in a table. Guys, it's Spleezer time. It's time to listen to Spleezer. Anyway, his hat's supposed to be green. We want his hat to be green. And we can't just take it off his head and put on a new one, unfortunately. I know. I'd like to do it too. Got 2 shiny Dratinis, 3 encounters apart. Dang. Oh, man. Let's Go shiny hunting has been alright to me in general. Like, I did get my Arcanine way back when. And that's what my right Pokemon is. And I did get a shiny Pikachu during the recording of Let's Go Kanto. Or, sorry, what is it? Last to Leave Kanto. Which you might be like, Mia, you weren't in Last to Leave Kanto. What do you mean? And I was watching. I was watching. How's your day? My day's alright. I mean, I got my manga today. I got my package of manga, so that's always gonna be good. Set on having more Pokemon manga, gradually collecting the whole thing. There's so many volumes of this. Like, there's like 50 Pokemon manga volumes. It's crazy. Anyway, this brings me up to Gold and Silver, which is good. And then I think I need to get Hoenn, I need to get Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald. And then I think it's Sinnoh, Black and White 2. X and Y I already have. Oras, I'm waiting for one of the volumes to come out. Sun and Moon is about to have the big release come out. Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are still the mini volumes. There's so much Pokemon manga. There's so much Pokemon manga. It's crazy. It never has all the books you gotta get. You gotta get the box sets. The box sets are the easiest ones. They have box sets up through... They have... Well, no, because they... Why are they doing a Sun and Moon box set before they had the XY one done? I don't know. The Sun and Moon box set just got approved, though. Anyway, you gotta get the box sets because that's where you'll have everything. Or you can pick it up piecemeal on eBay. I picked XY up on in a couple pieces. I saved like 20 bucks doing that because I bought some library copies. I saved like 20 bucks buying my Gold and Silver on eBay because I finally got someone who like accepted my offer. I tried to get someone else to accept my offer. Like I offered that. I'm like, they had it set at like 48. I was like, okay, I'll start by lowballing them. I set it at 35. They offered me to have it for 45. I set an offer for 38. They offered for me to have it at 45. I sent an offer for 40. They just said no. And their listing is still sitting there because it won't sell because they're selling it for too much. And I tried to offer them the right amount of money and they said no. So I offered this person the same amount of money and they said yes and then I got it. I don't know. Sometimes eBay sellers enable offers and then they don't actually accept offers. There's like, no, I'm not going to sell it for less than I wanted. And it's like, you're never going to sell this at the price that you're selling it at. Do you understand that? Took so long to figure out Oras was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I was like, why are people saying Oras? Yeah, it's like Oras, Sumo, Hugsixis. Of course. You going for the collector's editions of the manga? No, I'm going for the smaller editions. These are the smaller ones. They're the ones that come in the box sets, and they just... Don't worry, I caught him. They're just easier to hold on to, you know? They're like these little small editions. There's a reasonable number of pages in them. I'm really just going for like whatever's cheapest. But I do like this form factor more. That said, I have not read a ton of the manga yet. I'm only up to volume 4, which is crazy. I got more addicted to reading the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, honestly. You're going to be getting Fire Red and Leaf Green? Yeah, I mean, of course, I got to. I didn't pre-order, though, because who's going to pre-order a game that's only 40 megabytes? These skies can't stop the sun rays. This could never be a sad... Alright. Yeah, who's gonna, like, pre-order a game that's 40 megabytes? You can download that in 2 seconds. You know? I'm not gonna pre-download it. I'll buy it when I need to buy it. Now, Pogopia, I'll probably download and I'll probably pre-order and pre-download. Because that's a 10 gigabyte game, and I want to play it at midnight. I want to play Pogopia with y'all the day it comes out. How was the raid battle with Purples and Friends? That was a while ago. Those were very fun, though. I like that format. It makes you a deck build in a weird way. You eliminate a lot of the not useful cards that can't do anything, and then, like, shove your deck full of weird things. You need to get this 22-year-old game right now. Exactly. It's so crazy. It's so great. I mean, it worked for one guy. It worked for one guy. He pre-ordered through a retailer, and they sent him the code early, and the code worked. And just, like, downloaded the game. And he just played it. So for that one guy, it really worked. I'm so excited for Pogopia 2. I'm a little scared now because it seems like it's locked to real-time clock. And it might be a little slow. But the strat might be to just load up Pogopia then. And then while you're waiting for your buildings to complete, shiny hunt something? I don't know. Why do I think Oras would have been the perfect time to put some Yuri/Yaoi into the games? Like, cute, not safe for work part. You are in such luck. In Oras, there's a ship that you can go. There's a sunken ship you can go to. And there are 2 teammates in a locked room that you can work your way into. And they are very flustered to see you there watching them. And they're giggling. And they're like, oh, I didn't know anyone could get into this room. Oh my god. Oras has a pair of lesbians. Oras has a pair of lesbians for some reason. I'm not the only one who's noticed this, by the way. At one of the Games Done Quicks, they did an incentive to go see the lesbians. And I felt so good about it. I was like, oh my god, someone else acknowledges this. Because I mentioned an old short and people really hated it. Maybe they were playing... They could have been doing a lot of things, but I don't know. They were pretty embarrassed to be found. They were pretty embarrassed. Where are my Mime Juniors? Wait. I actually have a card of them. I have a card of them from way back when because they were a very playable card. This is the Oras lesbians. It's them. That's what they look like. They are lesbians. Alright? Alright. I didn't invent it. They're lesbians. I can't wait to crack open some Ascended Heroes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to crack open Ascended Heroes. And they were teammates, They were obviously trading Pokemon cards in the dark. Yeah, they obviously had to lock the door so that their trades didn't get interrupted. Also, Oh, that's spicy. Didn't mean for that to happen. Could you show a Squirtle card? Plush, anything Squirtle? Do I have anything Squirtle around me? Do I have a Squirtle of any sort nearby? I don't think I do. I think you're out of Squirtle luck. Actually, neuron activation. Everything that I do activates your neurons. Oh, wait, is that it? Is that it? That looks slightly different. No, it's blue. Why are you blue? Wait, what if I just do this? What if I just run across here? Load those guys in. Run back this way. Oh, I need to despawn these guys. Hold on. How far would I need to run? Probably like this far? Yeah. What if I just run back and forth here? Between these 2 groups, and then we're getting more spawn... No, because these guys don't despawn from that. Because they're gay babies. In gay baby jail. Embarrassed to say, but it worked on me. Everything works on you. Because I'm just that pretty a lady, let's be real. It's my fault. I know I'm adorable. I know I'm pretty much like the best woman, okay? Okay? I know I'm pretty much like the coolest woman to ever exist. I'm well aware of it, actually. I don't like running, too much moving. Real. I'm a lazy shiny hunter. Your streams have become a nightly routine for me. I have my coffee, shiny hunt, and chill. Nice. I'm joking 90% of the time, but now I was genuine. I don't know about that. Is there Squirtle in this manga? Wait, can I show off Squirtles? Oh, dip, they come back? What? Oh, look at that lesbian. Hold on. Jasmine, look at this art of Jasmine, okay. Look at her, she's gorgeous in this cover. Jasmine's gays? Yes, we know. Where'd my drink go? Where'd my pee-pee water go? There we go. Anyway, I'm out of, like, actual room to put my manga. Because I was putting it on that shelf, and we're out of room. So, that's my Yokohama Katashi Kaiko. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's all Pokemon. I don't know where I'm gonna have my manga. I don't know. And I think Maid Skater's on there. I'm a gamer that has opted out of the outside world. Yeah, I try to go out every now and then. Find some weird clothes at the thrift shop. You know what I want to get? Pokemon Center has like these cute clear bags for putting your plushies in. So that you can like have your plushies with you. And I want one of those. I want one of those to like have. Because there's one that looks like a Pokemon Center. It's super cute. There's also one that looks like Lily's bag, but I probably don't want that one. Haven't seen the sun in a week. Oh, we'll go out a little bit. Get some vitamin D. Take some vitamin D. You need vitamin D. Excited for Fire Red Leaf Green? If so, we'll be shiny hunting of the game. I mean, those are games where you can't really shiny hunt. I mean, like, you can shiny hunt. It's just 1 in 8,192. And that's not really the hunting that I usually do. We could maybe make it happen, but... oh. That's always a toughie for me. I don't do a lot of full odds hunting. Want to get one of those? I want one of those bags, each of the Therian Force and Nature plushes. Yeah, like they look adorable. I really want the Pokemon Center one, I think. I think that would go with a lot of outfits. I got my... where is it? Oh, it's behind me. I got my Aldino sitting cutie. That would be a fun one to have with me. I don't know. Like, I have so many plushes. I kind of want to just take some of them out. You know? Been seeing your shorts for a while. First time I'm seeing your streams. Hope you have a good day. Thank you so much, Wixtended Spirits. I need to, like, actually make a YouTube post about the fact that I stream. Because we have a schedule now, you know? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 6:30. We've been consistent. We've been consistent with that. Need more life-size Pokemon plushies? I'm tempted on that Sylveon. I am tempted on that Sylveon. Luckily, it's not restocked yet, so I don't have to be, like, too tempted. You know? I don't have to be overly tempted. We're good. We're good for now. But the second it gets restocked, my wallet's in danger. It's in danger quite a lot. Which is too bad because, like, already I'm buying those, like, Pokemon Center statues with the dragon-type trainers. I can't spend my money on another thing. Oh my god. What's gonna go up on Pokemon Center after Pokemon Day? Pokemon Day is just gonna be so stressful. I'm not ready for Friday. It's gonna be so much stress compressed into one day. You know? We gotta get up early, and then we gotta see the announcements, and then I gotta plan for the announcements, and then I gotta make a short out of the announcements, and then I gotta plan more shorts out of the announcements, and then Pokemon XP passes might go up. Pokemon Center merch might go up. Like, there's so much stuff that could happen in that one period of time. Oh, I'm so scared. It's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday streams right now? Yeah. Wait. That's USA, right? What? Huh? I want life-size Goodra, Toxtricity. I'm sure a lot of people want a life-size Goodra. Big boy. Have you considered savor the moment? What? But if I savor the moment, I'm gonna miss out on stuff to scalpers. Scalpers don't savor the moment. They steal everything that I've ever loved. Chat, I need a Pokemon Worlds Pass this year. I need to go to Worlds this year. I need so badly to go to Worlds. And I'm so scared about actually getting a pass. I got lucky getting one last year. I'm so scared about whether or not I'll actually be able to get one this year. Oh, that's USA, America. Yeah, that's Central Standard Time. That's the Texas one. The one in the middle. Where is this guy? Need a life-sized Roserade? That couldn't be too big, right? Is Roserade, like, person-sized? How big is Roserade? I've never considered before. Need a pass to get in there? Kinda transphobic, not gonna lie. Exactly. Someone misgendered... One of the staff members in Pokemon Center misgendered me at Worlds, and I was kind of surprised. I was kind of like, wow. You're allowed to, like, actively gender the people here? But I guess, like... They're not staffed by Pokemon, they're like staffed by third-party companies or something. We talked to a guy working there about this because we were in that line for a long time, and when you're in a line for long enough, you talk about everything you could feasibly talk about. Apparently, like, they hire third-party to, like, staff the pop-up stores, which is very interesting, but also makes perfect sense because you hire whoever's there. You hire whoever is available in the place that you're doing a pop-up store at, and then, like, sure, you know? So I guess that's why, but, like, I don't know, I kind of still felt weird getting misgendered in the middle of the store, like, hey, can you be a little more chill about it? Was it an accident? It was an accident, but, like, I was wearing a very feminine outfit. I don't know. Maybe they didn't see the skirt or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was also, like, a stressful environment. There were a lot of people doing a lot of things there. Like, fine. But did you not see the clothes I was wearing? Why does my camera keep doing that? It's been doing that all night. It doesn't even have, like, the screen tearing thing when it does it, so it's not fully disconnecting. Oh, I need this guy to be there. Maybe they weren't looking. I've seen cis people get misgendered because the person's on autopilot. Maybe. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. Once a cashier referred to me as a girl, but I looked like a homeless person. So when he looked into my face, he apologized and it was very gender confused. That one time I did get referred to as ma'am in a Dollar Tree because I had really long hair. That was on a day that I had not shaved, was not styled in anything that would indicate that. The woman just saw long hair and was like, oh, just called me ma'am. And I was like, okay. I mean, you're right, but I don't know how you got there. That was like a while ago. That was like over 2 years ago. You know? So I guess it can have. Unfortunately, I wish more people would do that. I wish more people would do specifically that to me. Call me ma'am because long hair. That does not reset those. Yeah, that's not helpful there. Okay. Wait, now there's 2 shiny Clefas. I don't need shiny Cleffa. I need shiny this guy. I don't need shiny Cleffa. Ugh. You fool. What have I've been getting rid of stuff. I've been throwing stuff out that I don't need. Yet I still can't bring myself to throw out my broken PS3s. Because what if I can fix them one day? What if I can fix the PS3 that botched an update and never, like, turned back on properly and is constantly stuck in a state of repair? What if I can fix the one that all I need to do is throw it in the oven? Retweet if you're a shiny Cleffa. We got some shiny Cleffas here in the chat. At least 2. Got misgendered at work 5 times now by all different customers because I've had long hair. I mean, I guess. I don't know how cis people see things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's so... How do you navigate conversations with cis people? They always seem to know things about you that you don't know yourself. At the very least, I've never had a problem in, like... I've never had a problem with a cis person trying to kick me out of the bathroom, so that's fine. Like... They're usually pretty chill with that, at least. Which is good. I don't know how much of a pass because I only go out to do groceries. Well, I mean, like, how many conversations do you have with the average everyday person, right? Like, where your gender comes up. That's the issue. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell because, like, I don't have a lot of conversations with people that involve my gender. Or give them the opportunity to say ma'am. So we're gonna go catch these guys in Premier Balls. Got it. Alright, well now we have those now. Wait, where do they go? Hold on, you... Where's the other one? There it is. Dang, alright, hold on. We gotta move them. Alright, we got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. They can go right there. Okay. Now those things can stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes. Portuguese, everything is gendered, so they have to refer to my gender in every conversation. That's right. That's right. Okay. In English, it doesn't come up super often. You know? The real shiny dancing baby were the children. Oh, we summoned the wrong dancing babies. You're right. Oh my god, I can't believe I was so stupid. We summoned the wrong dancing babies. And now this big dancing baby is fighting us. Yeah, I don't know, because, like... Why can't you go back in your bowl? Thank you. Yeah, none of these dancing babies are the right dancing baby. Chat. I just got reminded of something that constantly comes up in Yukena's chat. Do we need to bring the hypothetical here? We might need to bring the hypothetical here. Chat, would you smoke weed with a 24-year-old baby? Would you? I don't know. I don't know what it means. Yeah, for the experience. Thank you, Rudabilla. What's a 24-year-old baby? That definition is up to you. That's up to you. I think it's a baby. It's like it's lived 24 years. It has 24 years of experiences. But it's a baby. That's how it was explained to me. Personally, I think that just defines as like a really short 24-year-old then. And a mortal baby. Well, we don't know that it's immortal. You could probably kill it if you wanted to. Right? Like, if you locked in, you could probably defeat it in battle. You know, it might be a small target. It might be like Ike from the South Park N64 game, where he's just too small to hit. That is possible. That is possible that it's an Ike situation, where he's just the smallest hitbox. The game runs at 5 FPS. You might not be able to hit the baby. With like your snowballs and whatever. This is a potential issue. So when you got Unknown Tron rating, welcome in. We're having a conversation about what if there was a 24-year-old baby. Would you smoke weed with it? A 24-year-old baby from a memory is a 24-year-old that acts like a startup. No. It's the bot. It's a baby. It looks like a baby. Okay. For reference, this is what a baby looks like. Okay. We've established that. That's what a baby looks like, right? But it's 24 years old. Did everything just get like darker in here? Yes, it did. The baby is among us. Can he speak? Well, yeah, he's 24 years old. Now, I don't think you'd be able to beat him in a fight, though. I think he'd be too small a target. In fact, I think he'd be quite the foe, because he has the planning abilities of a 24-year-old. Right? It's the darkness baby. The darkness baby is plunging our world. Oh, no. You can punt him? That's pretty tough, though. Thank you so much, AngstyT. How kickable is it? Well, like, if you could make contact with it, sure. It would be light enough to kick. However, it's very fast. It's very fast. Now, if I remember properly, it only has 5 HP. I believe, if we're going off the understanding that this baby is Ike from the South Park N64 video game, it only has, like, 5 HP. But that game runs at, like, 5 FPS, so I don't know. So eat the baby. No. You're never catching him like that. You're never catching him like that. One bite to the shoulders, 11 HP at least. You're not catching him. Maybe, like, briefly. You could maybe get him with, like, a ranged weapon. That's what I'm thinking. But, like, getting close enough to capture him? Impossible. Is that a ringtail slime plush in the back from Slime Rancher 2? You don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. It's a whole thing, okay? A human is a normal type. True. True. So honestly, you might benefit by being a ghost type. That way the baby can't hit you, but you can learn other moves to, like, get the baby. Is that it? No, they're blue. They're blue. They got their blue little hats. They got their blue little hats over there. Like level 49 for Mabel's Research or whatever it's called. Oof. Well, hopefully you've got the DLC, because the DLC does make it a lot easier to get a level 50. Gengar 2-0s the baby easily? Very possible. Very possible. I think that could work. Humans are also fighting type? Yeah. What about instead of committing a war crime, give it a Drifloon? Ooh. No, Drifloon doesn't do that. That's a mistake. That bro got slandered by the media. Drifloon doesn't do that. What if you're a Marshadow? Well, then you're also a baby. Marshadow's also a baby, so, you know. Right? Right. What if the baby is evil? Well, then I think we're all dead. I think that's not good for us. I think it's gonna get us before we get it, okay? Are y'all excited for Fire Red Leaf Green? Yeah, I'm excited to, like, actually properly experience the games. I only played Fire Red on a really bad bootleg as a kid. So, I will get to experience the games for real the first time, which is gonna be something. All of my stuff was very poorly translated back in the day, and the Pokemon only had 5 letters in their names, and there was a Jigglypuff in the SSN that when you walk up to it, it just says fat. What else happened? They got Tianer tips in that game. Instead of trainer tips, they got Tianer tips. And it would randomly erase the save file once you got far enough into it. Oof. Why is the theme of the stream babies? Because we're shiny hunting a baby right now. Because this one won't sparkle. That's why the theme is babies, because this thing won't sparkle and those babies keep sparkling. Look at the screen right now. We're in a baby dimension. I keep accidentally writing parts of this conversation on my sociology homework. Oh my god. Look, do not expose the sociology professor to me. They're not ready for whatever I've got going on, okay? A Gigglypuff saying fat? Yeah, you walk up to it on the SSN, and the text box just says fat. It was the funniest thing as a kid. I don't know where that cartridge is. I don't know where that cartridge is. I could go, like, try and find it. It might be in one of my DS cases. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. All right, whoop. Give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. Because I think it's in here. Or in one of these. No, not that one. It's in none of those. Then maybe it's over here? Ooh, it's over here. It's over here. Okay, hold on. Yes. Yeah, okay. Here's the bad boy. This is my Bootleg Fire Red. This is my Bootleg Fire Red, alright? This is what I played as a kid and did not see any problems with for, like, years. And then I realized later on what was going on. Where did I put my DS Lite, though? It's back here. Alright, DS Lite. Where did it... Wait, it's over here somewhere. There it is. Alright. Believe it or not, works on a DS Lite. While we're working on this guy here, I can give you a little taste of what was in this bootleg copy. We'll start up a game. My save file will not be on here. I guarantee that much, okay? I'm looking respectfully. Look all you want, girly. Alright. So we got Pokemon. Pokemon Fire Red. Push the start button. Guys. Guys, it's worse than I feared. The save file has B! There's a B?! Okay, so this is the manual. It will teach you about button. Will teach you about button, guys. Wait. Hold on. We can do this. Hold on. Chat, are you holding on right now? Wait, I can set up the desk cam. And we can do the desk cam again. All right? Since the dang baby's taken too long to show up, all right? Let me set up the desk cam. And, yeah, I know I stepped away and the thing's still going. I broke the illusion. Great. That's never good. That's not good. Oh, wait, the desk cam is plugged in. Okay. Okay, so we should still have the desk cam set up from the other day. Yes, cool. Okay. Is it backwards? It's a lot of things, actually. Alright. Okay. Cool. That's kind of like what it's supposed to look like. Alright, so that will teach you about button. That will teach you about button right there. Right? D-pad browses menu. A, reading signs, etc. B, to cancel something. Okay, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty accurate. Start button opens the menu at any time for using an item quickly. When you're stuck, press L or R button. You'll collect information and hints by looking for items, talking to people in towns, caves, houses, and rooms. Okay, we're pretty normal right here. When you help people and solve puzzles, you'll also be challenged to battles against other people or wild creatures. It's all for the sake of growing up and getting in contact. It's all for the sake of growing up and getting in contact. Push the A button to begin. Professor Oak's about to pop up. There's my guy. Welcome to Pokemon World. My name is Oak. Calls me Pokemon Professor. Guys, calls him Pokemon Professor. Let me focus this. Okay, well. It's always weird focusing on a screen. Can we see that? Can y'all see that? It's always so weird trying to focus it properly on a screen, so you don't get like the weird feature. The weird thingies there. That's worse. You know what? Maybe I put something else there to focus it on, and that like fixes it. Okay, focus on that, and then... Not really. I don't know. World! Inhabited by creature called Pokemon. Guys, there's only one creature in this one, okay? There's one creature, and his name is Pokemon. We got one creature here. For some people, Pokemon are pets. I study Pokemon as a profession. That's an actual word. We're fine. Could tell me about you? Are you a boy or girl? Your name? Name. All right. Don't worry, chat. I'm doing this one perfectly. By the way, look at all this extra space between like the characters. So very clearly, this is based on the Japanese ROM. That's why you only get 5 character slots, and there's so many random character spaces. Name is Mia. Okay. This is my grandson. He is your rival. His name? Our options for our rival's name are Green, so accurate, Zika, Zinnis, and Shadoo. I always chose Shadoo as a kid. Zika and Zinnis, however, sound like some crazy Kingdom Hearts names, and that's kind of real. I think we'll go with Zinnis this time. Zinnis? Okay, I see Zinnis. Guys, it's Zinnis. Mia, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Let's go! Alright, let's check for the baby. Let's check the baby real quick. Any babies? No. Oh, there's another shiny Cleffa though. Great. My favorite. What do we got? Mia is playing game. Let's go. She's playing Let's Go, guys. They knew. Alright, let me text speed fast. Button hell. Okay, so one of these buttons seems to send me to hell, I think. So that's an issue. We'll get there when we end. We'll get there when we find out, okay? Pokemon book is. Guys, Pokemon book is. Did you know Pokemon book is? Pokemon book is. The dance looks very good. Mia, turn on computer. Mia, turn on the computer. It doesn't matter what channel. What? Item box. Take out items. All right. Potion like? Guys, what do we think? Potion like? Potion like? Yes, no. Potion like? I think I'm gonna with. Potion withdraw 1. Return to T. Store items in T. Go back to. No mail here. Cut link. Alright, alright. My bed. Anything in my bed? What's on the TV? Okay. Sign says, if need assistance, just press the... Guys, if you need assistance, just remember, press the... press the... If you need assistance, just press the... Okay? Remember. Ah, yeah, it said by TV that girls should go out more. Dr. Oak said that he wanted... There's a movie on TV. Girls are playing at the river. The apparatus is... Guys, the apparatus is placed. The apparatus is so placed right now. The apparatus is placed. It's placed, okay? Let's just say the apparatus, it's placed. Yo, it's placed. It's delicious. Have you made me? Guys, did I make you? Do we know? So anyway, we could make like an entire video out of this, couldn't we? Mia's home. Because this is an amazing ROM, and no one else has this. No one else has this bad boy. Oh, here's a Tianer tip. Tianer tips! Click start to open menu. Take a look at. Items and Pokemon have their date by computer. This is the guy that's supposed to say technology is amazing. That's what he says in this one instead. Oaks Pokemon Institute. Great. So yeah. I thought this was normal as a kid. I thought this was like just how this game was, right? I thought they just really poorly translated it for some reason. Let's talk to Daisy. Oh, her name's Mary in this. How are you, Miadan? Zinnis? Hold on, I gotta check on the apparatus and make sure it's still placed. Pokey. Okay, I need to pee, so we're gonna. Hold on, chat. I'll be back in a second. All right, I'll be back in a second. Chat, keep yourself company. Okay, keep yourself company. Bye. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in 1 second.
Woof woof, sleepy time, Nini. It's piss time. How much we betting Mia is pissing? Loads. We should open illegal betting on how many times Mia will get up to piss herself each stream.
Chat, I totally did trick shots with it. I banged it off a wall. What? Oh shit, is this a hot mic? I left the mic on? Whoa. What do you mean to get up to piss myself? That's not how you say that. Do not say that. Alright? Alright? Chat, it's not even... See, no wet. Not wet. No wetness here, okay? Okay? Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I will move the camera back out of the way now. Anyway, I might do a full playthrough of that copy of my ROM, just because it is that good. Alright, it's amazing. And if we just play through it with like a GB operator or whatever, it's not gonna delete its own save. We'll have a backup save, so that's fine. Really the issue with it is that it doesn't save. I mean, it does save, it saves for a while and then it deletes. I don't know like why every bootleg just had to have a random delete mode in it. But it sure did. It was just like, hey, what if I delete it after a while? Any mail here? No mail here. It forgets? It does forget. You know, maybe I shouldn't, like, push it through so many, like... It's not its fault that it is what it is, you know? It's not its fault that, like, it can't remember. It's just a stupid little cartridge. I need to treat it nice. Anyway, I mean, obviously this is not what a Fire Red cartridge looks like. It's gray. And the label kind of doesn't look right either. At all, actually. The label looks very wrong. Is the apparatus still placed? Oh, we should probably go check that.
No, you just stepped on that flower fairy.
It's fine, okay? I'm sure lots of chat would like me to step on them like that, okay? So maybe be a little more grateful. It just has ADHD a little bit. It just, you know, it just gets the words wrong every now and then. Here, chat, imagine that you're this thing. Have fun imagining that you're that thing right now. Pretty great, right? Wait, what's happening over there? Oh man, dude, I totally just killed that fairy. My bad. I can't do a good Seuss, but Seuss says that in an episode. Seuss goes, oh man, I totally just killed that fairy. But I can't do it. How does Seuss sound? Am I even allowed to do a Seuss impression now that I think about it? Wait, Seuss isn't white. My mistake. I forgot Seuss wasn't white. And that Seuss is short for Jesus. My bad. I could do a good Wendy impression if I tried hard enough. I mean, doing a Wendy impression is just voice training for me. I need to voice train. He's voiced by a white man? Yeah, but like... but it was before that whole situation. I guess. I need to voice train, guys. I need to fucking do voice training. I said a swear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I listened to... pretty trans girls got such pretty voices, too. They have such cute voices, and I want to have that, too. You know? There's, like, this very specific trans girl voice that I want. I need that. And I don't have that. Wait, those guys keep spawning back and forth. Are those guys despawn? There's two in that same spot every time. They're not despawning right now. Oh wait, no they did. Okay, I guess they just spawn there a lot. You can do it, but it's gonna take you a bit. I know. But I got other things to do. I can't do anything consistently. I'm so bad at, like, doing everything consistently. Find it interesting that on E it doesn't affect your voice like how when on T. It is weird, you know? It is weird, because, like, I got no T. You'd think I would stop having the T voice, but evidently no. Evidently no. Because, like, I can lift it a little higher, but I can't, like, just keep doing it. I can do, like... How do you do it? I could talk, like, up here, and I can do something sort of in this range, but, like, I can't maintain this. The second that I lose focus, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before. It's not, like, muscle memory at this point. Also, this might not even sound more feminine than what I was doing before. It's not muscle memory at this point. Like, this is not my default. I go back to my default every time. You know, sometimes I mess around with doing this voice of McDonald's, though. I know that's a whole other issue. I like fries too much, okay? It's... I don't know. Why is there another Cleffa? Alright, let's go over here. I don't know. Like, I don't mind my voice as is, but I also do want to just have a cute voice, you know? It's complicated. Did you see that? Did you see that, trick shot, chat? Did you see that? Better not be voice training McDonald's. Well, what other cashiers am I gonna... They look, that's the only drive-thru that I go through. Because I like to get fries. So I go through the drive-thru, and I try to trick the cashiers into thinking that I'm a lady. And I don't think it works. I don't know. The cashiers at McDonald's don't refer to you by gender. You know? I don't know! These damn Mime Juniors are driving me crazy. Why have we not gotten it yet? You know? Where is it? Honestly, I think what we need to do is like this. Just go over here, despawn all those guys over here. Yay, they're all despawned. Now go back over there, check those guys. We just need to do this loop for a while so I don't go crazy. Finish every order with write in receipt what you think my... Chat, it's Amber Alert time! We got an Amber Alert. It's Amber Alert o'clock. Amber Alert o'clock. Amber Alert o'clock. Amber Alert time. Amber Alert. Y'all knew I lived in Austin. That's fine. It's Amber Alert time. Amber Alert. Mia, don't dox yourself. I'm not doxing myself. Trust me, I consider the implications of showing my phone beforehand, okay? Also, showing an Amber Alert in Texas doesn't dox you because everybody in Texas gets the exact same ones. Like, people 15 hours away from each other will get Amber Alerts in Texas. Everyone in Texas always gets all the Amber Alerts. It's crazy. Who up alerting their Amber? Hell yeah, Amber. Get alerted. Where are you hunting at the moment? I need these guys. I need Mime Jr. and he doesn't want to sparkle. He's being a real dingus about it. He's being a real Inger dingus. Anyway, we're not going out on stream to bounty hunt some Amber Alerts, all right? We're gonna stay in here with Mime Jr. Shiny Phantom obtained? Nice! That's a great one, because it's got that black and white aesthetic. It's got that whole thing going on. I had to look into Amber Alerts and missing children reports for character bio. I think it's the most insane Google search. It's like that thing where you gotta add, like, I'm an author after every single Google search, just in case. Or in Minecraft, you know? I don't know, this is adding like checks, but it's taking so much extra time. Like, where are the Mime Juniors? Should we have like saved up for a donut or something? Anyway, yeah, Emma. The background is your art. Surprise. Why am I being asked here? Is there a cool version of N's Reshiram? Yeah, it's the ETB promo. Chat, we get to answer the messages of my boyfriend now. Ran away with the wheat. No! No, get it! What if the Amber Alert is for the 24-year-old baby? Okay. 24-year-old baby can care for himself. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Tell your boyfriend I said hi. I'll tell him chat said hi. Now I want to eat something that's not Pringles. You know? Ask him what he thinks of you, Big. The 24-year-old? The 24-year-old baby? Oh, my boyfriend. My boyfriend's aware. Don't worry. He's seen the art. Don't you worry. Don't show my art yet? No, he's seen all the art. Why would I not show him? What reason would I have not to show him? You should get some popcorn. I do have popcorn. But last time I bought popcorn, I bought like the really buttery stuff by accident. Like, they have like this HEB brand popcorn that's just slathered in butter. And I'm like the bags are greasy. The bags are greasy. And I'm kind of like, I have popcorn, but the fact the bags are greasy is so disgusting. I don't know. I don't like it. I got too buttery by mistake, you know? I was too buttery with it. What are you hunting? Shiny Mime Jr. We got nothing so far. We've been at this for like an hour. At least. I should say, here comes your order, 6.17 cents, pervert? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're referencing. Got a Shalfa female Meowstic for a different streamer. Ooh, big lady, big lady. Oh, Teddy Bob Burger. Teddy Bob Burger. Right. Okay. Right. I know. Teddy Bob Burger. Okay. Yes. I remember now. Yeah, that's fair. Look, the value tripped me up, okay? Because I was like 6.17, 6.7. This has to be a 6.7 reference of some sort. And no, that's just what it costs. That's what a Bob Burger costs. A Bob Burger special after tax or something. Yeah, exactly. 6.7? Is that the number he says? I don't remember. It's because a Bob Burger costs $5.99, but I think Teddy gets a discount, right? Because a burger of the day. Wait, is a burger of the day $5.95? It's somewhere around $6 for a Bob Burger. It's like $6 for a Bob Burger. Because they made a whole episode recently about it being $7 for a Bob Burger, right? Unless you get the regular Bob Burger, that's only $5. But it recently got raised to $6. Because he recently raised all his prices by $1. Because the Bob Burger was actually like ridiculously cheap. I mean, inflation has occurred in the real world 416 just looked up. Yeah, because Teddy gets like the discount. Teddy gets a discount because he's like a regular, and he's like he gets like the friends and family discount, you know? Right? Do you got any food stims? What's that? Also, welcome in, Wessie. I'm watching a Purple Cliff If I Laugh Pokemon Dies number 30. I don't know if I made that one, because there's a few at the very beginning of the 30s that were not me, because I was working on Last to Leave Hoenn at the time. So, I don't know. That could be one of the ones I didn't make. I gamble on movie theater popcorn butter, almost killing me every week. I need to get up and go to the movies early tomorrow. I don't want to, but I need to. It's my last chance to see Nirvana the show. The movie. You would be a YouTuber, I would watch their vids. I got some coming up. I should have a vid ready for this weekend. It's gonna be... For anybody who's watched the Guess the Pokemon card shorts, though, like, it's one of those. It's a reuse of material, so there won't be anything new for it. But it will be a compilation of the ones that I did with Purple Cliff, so that's nice. Like, autism stims, but with food. Not that I know of. I don't know of anything like that. Say siete. 6-7. Wish Purple Cliff would make a Last to Leave Galar video. Univa's the next one planned. We're doing Univa. He did talk about that, so I can talk about that. However, nothing's been planned for Univa yet. We haven't even, like, sat down and done things. We plan to, like, sit down and figure out the challenges really soon. That way we can hopefully get the Last to Leave video out this summer. That's the general time frame you should expect, you know? They take a while to make. You gotta get a lot of people together for them. I die after every one. And you have to make a clone of me so that I can, like, you know, make the next one. Be going to dinner? Catch you later, or in a bit, Emma. Slowly getting a vocal stim because YouTube opens up on the same video over and over on my laptop. It starts with so many fandoms, so I keep quoting. Huh? Don't do a clone of Mia? But I need to. I need to, though. Have you considered that, like, it would be, like, really cool if I did? How do we not have this yet? I'm so tired of this. This summer, but it's not started yet. It's crazy. Well, it takes, like, a month worth of prep. And then 2 to 3 months of editing. Right? Because Sinnoh was prepped in June and then filmed at the very end of June. Sinnoh was filmed the last week of June. And Sinnoh came out the first week of September. Right? But there was also like a trip to Worlds in between there where it didn't get worked on for a week. Right? And then Hoenn was filmed... Hoenn was filmed at the beginning of May. Right? And then Hoenn came out in the middle of August. So Hoenn was 3 months. But part of that was because Hoenn got really corrupted. Like 4 hours worth of Hoenn footage was ridiculously corrupted, and we had to like figure out a way to salvage that. That was not a bit we invented for that video. That it just is what happened. So Hoenn got like needlessly extended because something bad happened. And of course, there's always like an extra couple hours at the end for transgender related changes. Namely Hoenn, we had to update my dead name out of there at the very last minute because I chose a new name in between starting the video and ending the video. And so when my name was on the side, it showed my old name. And so we updated it to be my new name, and that took a couple hours. So that's the transgender related segment part of the, that's the transgender changes segment that you need to budget out for every Last to Leave. I don't think Purple Cliff's gonna want you in a video, man. Yeah, like crunchy ice. I do not like crunchy ice. Biting ice is insane. I cannot do it. I have very sensitive teeth. Only if the clone is the one that works on Last to Leave, but you can stream. Well, we need like 3. We need 1 clone to work on Last to Leave stuff, 1 clone that can be in Last to Leave, and 1 clone that can stream during the entire time, you know? Look at these little flowers. Why are you not shiny yet? I'm so tired. Be shiny. Budget an extra 2 hours in case a team member changes gender. Exactly, you get it. You get it. But yeah, I know I'm gonna have him play Pokemon Teaches Typing. We'll probably do a Conquest. I'll see if I can do Pokepark 2 Wonders Beyond. There's no Smash Bros for this one. We keep writing Smash Bros challenges and then like not doing them. Like for Last to Leave Johto, we had a Smash Bros Melee challenge written out and prepared. And that was a special type of challenge that would only have worked if 4 people were remaining, because it's got to have 4 people in the Smash battle, right? And I don't know if you've seen Last to Leave Johto, but in Last to Leave Johto, once we get down to 4 people remaining, Arlie said the banned word and immediately got her out and dumped us down to 3 immediately. So we went from 5 to 3 right away, and that cut out the Smash Bros challenge because we couldn't do it. Pokepark 2, Landorus could appear on stream. I need this to occur. I just don't know how important motion controls are in Pokepark 2. You know, I kind of forget. Because if we could have him do like high score-based challenges or something. What is it? We also had Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for Johto. We had Pokemon Puzzle Challenge as a possible game for Johto, and didn't get around to that one. Beat Cynthia with Bidoof was a challenge that we didn't get to for Sinnoh. That had to be eliminated because of Point Crow being a little silly. And we said, okay, well, 1 challenge has to go from the deck, and that was the one we chose. Are the genies in Pokepark? Because I don't remember if they are. I don't remember if those guys are in there. Maybe they are. I think it has like all the Unova Pokemon, actually. I think it has every single Unova Pokemon. But then they chose Pikachu's lifelong friends and replaced them with the Unova starters. I checked last time it was mentioned. Okay. I think it has the entire Unova Dex. I think that was its whole deal. Is that, like, it didn't have anything else, but it had the Unova Dex. Like the main Unova games. Which is why I was so annoyed at it. Is this broken or something? Like, why would none of you sparkle? I don't understand. I just want my 24-year-old baby. Nope. Nope. Are there any others? Are there any other locations I just haven't checked? Were they on the ground? No, because this location was the only one that was this. That doesn't reset this. Yeah. Back to it. Make a puzzle where somehow the answer is Oshawott is cool and he swims. Honestly, that could be a challenge. That could be a challenge to have to sing the Pokepark ad theme. I wish Omegle was still a thing. That could be the Omega challenge. You have to go on Omegle and have someone listen to you sing the Pokepark ad theme. Oshawott is cool and he swims. Snivy jumps high to help her friends. Tepe can smash through anything. Together they make the ultimate team. Especially because the theme songs get copyright claimed. What other fun trivia would there be?
Are you excited for Pokemon Day?
I am excited for Pokemon Day. Well, I'm excited for it to hopefully just be Gen 10 gets revealed. We all get to see the Gen 10 stuff. We get to chill out, see that's super cool. And then, like, that's all I have to deal with, you know? I'm excited for just that. I need it to just be that and not stress me out with anything else. I need to be so stress-free. I need to chill out. Chill out. Whew. We will be streaming for it, though. We will be streaming for it. Are they coming out with new Legends games soon? Probably not, considering they just came out with this one. I mean, like, they just released this one, so I would doubt it. And you somehow sneak Maxi-S Chorus into the video? Probably not. I don't know. Last Leave Hoenn did have, who is Steven's secret boyfriend? And the answer was Wallace. But that question was actually not written by me. That one was written by Jack. He very much wanted to make Wallace and Steven gay. That one was not me. I didn't do that one. Now, the question in Last Leave Sinnoh, where it talks about hating the Shaman movie so much and hating Shaman, that one was me. I dislike the Shaman movie and think Shaman should die. Make them gay? What do you mean they just are? True, true, true. I heard about it in the Last Leave video that they're canonically totally gay. Yep. I wonder what we're gonna make the last challenge this time around. Are there any fun, like, shiny hunting ways in black and white? Huh. Are there any method? Oh, there is double grass. There is double grass. But there's no Poke Radar. Double grass would be okay, though. It would probably take a bajillion years. Oh, or we give him black and white 2 with the shiny charm unlocked, because the shiny charm was introduced in black and white 2, not black and white 1. It was introduced mid-generation, which is crazy. And then we put him in the double grass and say, catch a shiny. That would be cool. Or something Unova gets announced as Pokemon Day and we have to rethink everything. Yes! Finally! Finally! 24-year-old baby is here! Jesus Christ! Finally! Oh my god, the 24-year-old baby. Get in the ball. Thank you! Thank you! Oh. It wasn't in black 1? I know, it was in black and white 2. Oh. Go to your space. Go to the place where you live. Where the frick are the guys? 108, okay. There they are, thank God. 24-year-old. There he is, 24-year-old baby. Finally. Alright, alright. We can go do anything now. We could go do literally anything now. The world was conquered. Oh my god, finally. Why did it take that long? Why did it take that long? More Cleffa shinies? I hope not. I just want to check out anything that we might have been resetting. Shiny Hunt Giovanni Horse? That's not a Pokemon. That's a guy.
The Amber Alert 24 years old dancing baby mount.
We finally got him. 24-year-old dancing Amber Alert baby. Okay, there's nothing here. Cool, let's leave. I want to get out of this dimension. I hate this dimension. I need it to go away. Let's find a good fighting type portal. I want to shiny hunt fighting types because I have a fighting type donut, and I'm ready to use it. Ideally, I like a portal with Riolu and a portal with Grapple Locked in it, and just they share the same portal, and they're gay. All right, let's go do that. Let's go. Wait, hold on. We need to check this. Okay. Okay, cool. We need to keep an eye out for Alolan Marowak as well, just because that's pretty rare. Octodad portal? Octodad portal would be pretty goated. Octodad. Nobody suspects a thing. Octodad. He's got a good thing going. Chat, do we listen to the Octodad theme? Hold on. Let me pull up the Octodad theme real quick. That probably doesn't get claimed. It's from a video game. Octodad theme. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's a banger. There's a banger. Oh, a real classic. Yep. Ooh. We might need to check this. Nah, we won't. Octodad. Nobody suspects a thing. Octodad. He's got a good thing going. Octodad was so goated. Oh! Those aren't the fighting types I need! Octodad. That's from the same company that made Bug Snacks, by the way. They made Octodad first. Those are their 2 games. Need to actually get Octodad once it's on sale again. There was a Steam thing a while ago where for some reason... There was a Steam thing a while ago where for some reason the bundle was like, if you bought Bug Snacks on its own, it would cost more than if you bought Bug Snacks with Octodad. Like, the bundle of Bug Snacks and Octodad cost less than just buying Bug Snacks. It was like the funniest Steam bundle in the world. For some reason, they were just like, yeah, fuck you, you're getting Octodad. You want to save $1.50, you're getting Octodad. You may not just have Bug Snacks. I still haven't played Bug Snacks. I have a copy of Bug Snacks, and I want to play Bug Snacks, and I haven't played Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks looks like such fun. I mean, I do already know the thing about Bug Snacks, because who couldn't at this point? Oh, okay, we got you in there, but not your evolution. Because your evolution's a fighting type from fighting type portals. No fighting type portals, okay. Bug Snacks stream? I could do some Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks also has a banger theme song. Bug Snacks also has a banger theme song. And I mean, like, we all know why it's a banger theme song. We all know the lyrical genius of the Bug Snacks theme song. Rock type, no. Fighting type. Sock? I do need Sock. I don't need Metatite. I don't know what the 3rd slot in this is. Hold on. We gotta go into a portal. Alright, we gotta go into a portal. That will allow us to check out whatever the 3rd slot of that is. Without going in. I don't know. I also don't know what Bug Snacks is outside of what you just said about it. Okay, so it's... You go to a freaky island, and there's a bunch of creatures on it that are... They're bugs, but they're also snacks. Okay? So they're bugs that are shaped like food. Right? They're bugs that are shaped like food, and you take pictures of them. And capture them in your traps, and feed them to people. Alright? You gotta, like, trap them. And then you feed them to people, and then the people turn into, like, food. Phalanx. Nope. Back to the bench. If that had been, like, Riolu or something, we would have went. That's what Bug Snacks is. You should totally just play Bug Snacks without, like, hearing me say anything else about it. Alright. Give me a good fighting type portal, please. Boom. Anything at all. Ghost, no. No. Fire type portal, 3 stars. I think that sometimes has... Let me check something. Okay, the fighting type portal is dead to me. We gotta go to this one because this has Torchic in it. And that means we're doing donut resets for a little while. we gotta reset some donuts to see if we get a good one for shiny hunting fire types. We need a fire type donut. Preferably. Because we need the entire Torchic line. We need the lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's juicy as hell. Bro said hell in a kid's movie. He's going to HE double hockey sticks. Alright, Ancha, here, take a bunch of these and just make me the goated donut. Hook me up with fire type, please. Sparking power ice, no good. No good. We need something better. Yeah, we need the chickens. We need to go get a bunch of chickens. So I am willing to reset this for a little while. Wrong button. I am willing to reset this for a little while so we get a good donut for it. It does need to be fire type, I believe, because I don't think Combustion is fighting yet. I think it's only fighting in the last one. Once again, bringing up the only note I wrote down watching the Minecraft movie was Steve and Garrett should make out. Yeah. I mean, like, they got pretty close. They got pretty close there. For a moment there. They got pretty close. Alright, hook me up with shiny. Shiny a little. Flying? Nope, nothing. We're looking for birds, but they ain't the flying type. All our food keeps blowing up! Hi, cutie patootiest. We are currently warping time to get a donut that makes fire types more popular, or show up, that raises the social credit score above Rowley and Greg so that we can get a shiny one. But right now the fire types are lower than Fraggly, so it's gonna be a lot of work. Had a long day at work today. I probably should have worked longer. No, girl, I don't need an ice type. I'll need an ice type donut. I need to get my work done so that when Pokemon Day comes around and, like, just has all the announcements and I need to make a bunch of content, I'm ready for it, you know? I didn't do enough work yet today with the idea that, like, hey, I need that. About Jennifer Coolidge? Best part of is the villager escaped to date the woman with the voice whose name I forget. Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. You guys ever see that dancing baby screensaver? I like it a lot. Why did she give me flying again? It was real funny back in the 90s. I saw it on Ally McBeal. Liver is the complete meat. If you eat too much, you get intoxicated from excess of vitamin B and iron. No other meal comes close to this nutritional density. It tastes awfully bad, though. That's great. I don't know why that came up, but, you know, that's great. I know about that from King of the Hill, because there's that episode where Bobby keeps eating liver and he gets gout. And gout is the thing that you just described, I believe. Yeah, he's a nitwit. Because he can't trade. Sparkling Power Fairy, no. I know how those ones work. You just kill them. You just get rid of them. They will not help your village. It's a good thing they exiled him to the real world. Jennifer Coolidge versus 24-year-old baby. Who wins? I think Jennifer Coolidge wins on that one. Oh no, Eggnog can't hear my Jennifer Coolidge voice. That's so bad. Anyway, I don't need meat at all. Jump scare! Yo, what? I don't eat meat at all. I'm vegetarian. So liver is not an option for me. Sparkling Power Rock, not taking it. I know this is the boring part of the stream, but it has to be done. Alright, this just means that the other part of the stream goes even faster. That's a good Jennifer Coolidge voice. Mario jumpscare. I met a man named Mario once, but he wasn't an Italian in overalls. He was just a really mean Greek guy. He wouldn't give me my spanakopita. No, I can hear you. You're just out loud now. Uh-oh. Hi, everyone in Eggnog's room. It's me, Jennifer Coolidge. I'm live streaming on YouTube now. Why the fuck is Princess Peach in my ear? Why the fuck are the Mario characters in my ears? Huh? I'm terrified. I don't like this one bit. What the huh? Why were they there? Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard Princess Peach whisper in my ear like, "Dear Mario, please come to the castle." Boom. There we go. Back in. Mia Coolidge moments. I'm sorry. I just have to share my gift with the world. Just have to share my Jennifer Coolidge gift with the world. Peach is here to haunt you. Dear Mario, please come to the castle. That's not even Jennifer Coolidge anymore. Dear Mario. No. I don't know. I don't know where we're at. I don't know where we're at. I was just a little bit concerned there. I'll be real with you. Bowser Jr. was there. Maybe. Shoutouts to how the Smash announcer says Junior. I like the way that he goes Bowser Jr. He's like, damn, there's a second one? Stop giving me ice-tight donuts. I do not need them. Please don't give them to me. I need a fire-type one. Mia, did you see the Pokemon fashion show stuff I posted? I did. I don't know that I'm necessarily a fashion critic, though. Said it before, but I love how excited the announcer says Bayonetta! Luigi. I like how he says Luigi. Luigi's really good. What else does he say? What else does he say that's pretty good? Sparkling Power, all types, level 2. We'll try it. I think that's the best we're gonna get. However, it does have Alpha Power level 3, so we might be in a little bit of danger. We'll just have to see. And hopefully this is not on a roof. Are you on a roof? No. Think it would be fun to say Slayer Nay? Maybe. Hold on, let's make another backup save. Because if we get too screwed over here, we are gonna need to, like, default back to it. So let's just do that. Let's just go to the Pokemon Center real quick. There we go. Boom and boom. Okay, we're good. Now we can get these birds. Duh, birds. That's not even the right thing. I just co-opted the bears for my birds. Alright, Sparkling Power, all types, level 3. Let's go! Bird up! Bow, 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 bow. Birds, birds. Birds? I'm liking the bird placement here. I'm liking the bird placement so far. There's a thing over there. There's some secret birds over here. Oh, that doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. Okay. Let's check out these birds over here. Let's see what birds are over here. The birds over here are actually candles. Okay, see, the issue with this is that I need to find, like, a place to teleport. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, wait, no, there's too many alphas. There's too many alphas. This dimension sucks. Right, hold on, hold on, hold on. We need to find a place where we just... Oh, hold on, hold on, I'm running. Let me run. Okay, here's what we need to do. The bird placement is fine. We just need to, like, run away from these guys so they don't see me for a second. And I can teleport back to the front. Okay, they can't see you through these walls. So, we should be good to just do this. And hopefully we don't get seen. Because I don't think we get seen. I don't think we'll get seen. We might get seen, but we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. We're resetting 2 groups of birds right now. There's 2 groups of birds, and they're both getting reset. Any luck today? So, Mime Jr. took us like an hour and a half. So that wasn't fun. But now we're going for the entire line of Torchic. So, within all level 2 donut, we should go better than this. Help me up, my cat ripped ass and I'm dying. You gotta live with that, all right? That's just part of having a cat. Also, we might get a candle. I don't know. We don't need a candle, but it tends to be the things that we don't need that we end up finding. I haven't drank in a while. Tastes a little much like dish soap. Ugh. Alright, we get to chill out now, though. I don't have to pay attention to the game. Just chill out. My dogs are really stinky and need baths. That's this dog. That's this dog. Always. Generally, I always need a bath. I'm just sort of like that. Chat, I heard it. Chat, I heard it. It was there for like 1 frame. We already got one as an alpha. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so how do we get this? And what ball does it go in? Probably level ball, right? Or that. Probably level ball, right, though? Level ball. Level ball. Okay, so we need this. We just need specifically this one. And we need to, like, lure him over here. Okay, I just want this one. I just want this one. Luckily, they're both alphas over here. So, we should be good. Okay, just scold that one and not the other one. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Got one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got one. Okay, I don't need those, though. Did you understand the part where I said I don't need those ones? Give me your top 5 worst-smelling Pokemon characters? Alright, I need to look them up. Yo, no, you can still see me. No! 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 Uh-oh! 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 Alright, back to the start. I thought we were talking about trainers, not Pokemon. Interesting. Okay, well, you know. Alright, put these guys in here. Are we talking about trainers or Pokemon? Because that would be my question. Okay, we're good. We're good. When you're good, you're good. And we're good. We're good. Because trainer-wise... Bridget from Pokemon Box. She's on that computer all day. Her outfit... got the armpits right there. Bridget. Gloom stank. It's true. I think. According to the anime, though, sometimes it stank good. You know? I don't quite know. Garbodor and Trubbish are canonically stinky. I thought they were fine, because, like, they neutralize it, you know? Bridget Guilty Gear? No. Bridget from Pokemon Box. The lady from the overpriced GameCube game. She stank. She doesn't leave her desk. And she don't cover up them pits. That guy. Super Nerd from Let's Go? Maybe. But I'm not getting close enough to investigate, you know? All the women in STEM. All the women in STEM in Pokemon. Juniper, Fennel, Sonia, all the women in STEM. All the women in STEM. I don't think Laventon would smell good. Yeah, they didn't invent bathing yet. They didn't invent bathing yet back then, so yeah, that's probably a good bet. I know someone who doesn't hide their pits. You probably do. You probably do. You were probably expecting me to, like, stretch there, but nah. I'm not giving out for free. Yeah, any of the fighting type trainers, any of the athletes. Remember the cafe owner who thought the Trubbish smelled bad? Well, what does he know? I love the baby trash boy. He has always been an effective ally in the TCG. She's not giving me free pits anymore. I can't give them out for free. I can't give them out free all the time, you know? Gotta be some incentive to, like, kick something a little back. Don't remember the name of the secret hideout guy from Oras, but him? What's that guy? Machamp has double armpits? Ooh. You know, I never considered this fact before. Scalpers smell bad? They do, but they don't smell bad good. They smell bad, you know? They smell bad. Gotta say something for the OF? Nah, we don't have one of those. We'll never have one of those. And that's why you should hire me to sell your product today. Found a fairy energy from my old collection. How rare is that? Probably not pretty rare. Probably not rare. If it's one that has 2020 as the copyright date, that's kind of a fun thing because that's when fairy energy was being phased out. And it feasibly should not exist. But otherwise, they made plenty of them. It was a basic energy for a while. Hikers from Alola. True. Know what? The champion from Gen 6, not in a sweat way, but in the she wears too much perfume way. Oh yeah, but you'd grow to like it, you know? I like Diantha. I like Diantha. Look, it's Diantha. Nope, wrong way. Look, it's Diantha. Can't tell if I have impeccable timing when I stop by during streams, or if you're always talking about something freaky. We're pretty much always talking about something freaky. I need to, like, put an end to it, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's too freaky, you know? I don't feel like it's too freaky. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing over there. That guy's shiny, but we don't need him. The ghost girl who writes romance novels from the Unova Elite Four? Damn, I hope so. Damn, I hope so. Missed the fairy energy, to be honest. It looked cool with the yellow borders. It would have been cool if we did get some with the gray borders. If it had stuck around for that long for that. I have like a... Is it in this pile, actually? Is it in this pile? Because I have a weird fairy energy that came from Sword and Shield era. After fairy energy was relevant and even usable. So that would be a cool thing to show right now. I got it recently. I think it's in this pile somewhere. Nope. Not that, not those. That's my A-Specs. Surely it's somewhere in here. Oh, you know what? It's not in here. It's in that one deck box. Yeah, it wouldn't be in here. I'm a fool. Where'd that deck box that I had go? Ah, it's over there. I bet it's over there. I hate Grimsley. Grimsley's kind of funky. I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't trust a gambling man, you know? I don't trust a gambler. Ugh. I don't trust such a gambler. He gonna take all my money. Okay, those are those. This bad boy has those. Ah, here we go. This is a Sword and Shield era fairy type energy. It has the Sword and Shield formatting, but it's a fairy type energy. It's also hollow. I don't know what product this came from. It's just funny that it exists because, like, there were no fairy types printed after Sword and Shield. So, like, there were no fairy types printed inclusive of Sword and Shield. So, like, why did they make that? You know? Oh, yes, another one. And it's another alpha, too. Is the alpha the only one that's going to be pissed at me? Yes. Come this way, buddy. Come this way. What? No. Just the alpha. I just want the alpha. I do not want all of you. I just want the alpha. Thank you. Let's go over here. Scald, please. Don't bounce. No bouncing. A little bit of surfing, please. I think I just killed another one. My bad. Okay, hold on. Get in the ball. Okay, number 2. Number 2. That's where they go. Okay. We need one more. We also got that thing over there. We don't need that, but I will still throw a ball at it. All right, I will still throw a ball at it. We have 2 Torchics here left to reset. And I don't know how many over there. What do we got over there? We got 2 guys over there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, one moment. One moment on this. Boom. Let's just get that real quick. There we go. Another shiny fletchling. We don't need these, but boy, do we got them. Boy, are we set on our fletchlings. And their alphas. What is this hunt? Shiny Torchics. Just looking for shiny Torchics. Chat, don't talk about what Nemona smells like. That's weird. Okay, so nothing there. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. No! No, they track you so far. They track you so far. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right, we still have 6. We have 6. One, 2 over there, and I think 4 over there. Who's the ZA streamer? I feel like she doesn't shower. Kanari? No, she don't. She definitely don't. Let's readjust those. There we go. All right. What if it was a promo for something? I don't know. Too bad they didn't have fairy energy for the set where they had Pokemon silhouettes on them. They need to do those again. They have so many more Pokemon they can choose from now. You know, they need to do it again. And then not put Lugia on the water type, because why did they do that? Streamers don't shower. Mia knows that firsthand. Real. I am making buku bucks as soon as Smell-O-Vision comes out. Because I know y'all are gonna invest heavily. Alright, so I need to work a couple hours tonight. And then we can... Because I need to... Yeah. What's the short gonna be for tomorrow? Chat, what's the short gonna be for tomorrow? I need to talk about something. I'm thinking about making another one on Detective Pikachu cards. I think I did a Detective Pikachu card short before, but I don't know. Oh, I did, like, real-life people in Pokemon cards. That's right. And, like... Talking about my Yowie? I can't just make a short about Yowie. Are you shiny hunting? Yeah, we're shiny hunting for shiny Torchic right now. Make one about Oguri Cap cards. Y'all want Uma Musume content? I don't know about that. I don't know about Uma Musume content. Yowie shirt would blow up for sure. I don't know, like the gendered Pokemon, the misgendered Pokemon character short did blow up. I don't know. People on YouTube Shorts getting a little bit fruity. A tiny bit fruity. What Pokemon characters do you think would smell good? I think Diantha. I mean, she's a celebrity. She's got it. How about that Human and Bella Bella Full Art Japan exclusive? I did a short on Japan Full Art cards once long ago. I could do it again. You know, it's been a while. Because Japan has quite a few exclusive Full Arts, you know? They got a bunch of them for random things. Can we have a Yuri short? Every short I make is a Yuri short. Every short I make is a Yuri short. What's this song from? Is this from, like, the sword fighting mode in Wii Sports Resort? That one Paldean Tornadus full art card? I love it so much. Which one is that one? He got a full art? I think Chat, okay, stop talking about what you think characters will smell like. Stop. Alright? You all gotta chill out. Yeah, you gotta, like, legitimately chill out on it. Alright? Isn't it a Smash remix? Oh, it might be. That might make sense. I don't know. I assume this would be, like, music from the original games, because it says it's a nostalgic playlist. But maybe a secret art, actually? Ah. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting a Shiny Living Dex. We don't have too much left. We've got, like, what, 25 left, maybe? Because we have 30-ish. We had 30-ish, and hopefully we'll have gotten 5 at least today. Their history for Flip Coin on box set. Never seen a short on that for the Flip Coin. I've heard people talk about. You mean like coins in general? Oh, that's from Galar. That's from the Sword and Shield sets. That one is super cool though. Him blowing all the Pokemon out of the tree. I love that one. So expressive. That one Rayquaza. All right. Stop talking about what characters smell like, okay? Y'all need to not do that, all right? All right. Unless you're gonna keep it to like strictly adults, it becomes weird, okay? Is there like a rarity to the coins? It's just whatever, you know. I asked it genuinely, you made it freaky. All right, but I was trying to make it freaky in one direction, and it started going freaky in a different direction, and like... Can I send you the card with Thundurus holding in car? Oh, I know that card. I love that card. That card's hilarious. That card is... Oh my god, the implications of that card. That Pokemon just sometimes wreck your shit in the street. Maybe you could do silly collabs for Pokemon's 30th? I need to know about more Pokemon collabs, because the Junji Ito one's really fun. The Miku one's obviously fun. I don't know. Pokemon Uniqlo was a weird collab. That could be a thing. Or at least like the old Uniqlo collab. He needs to use the card to fight his brother, obviously. His brother wasn't in that set, right? Okay, hold on. There's Torchics over there. There's Combustions over there. Okay. Yes, you're allowed to say what you think Drasna smells like. That one's fine. I'm always fine with Drasna talk. I'm always fine with Drasna talk. But we really should hop onto a different conversation topic. Hi, Octolings! We really should just talk about something normal. Bricked a wide open layup to come out of dinner. I got a fortune cookie and it said, "Become your true self today." How did I miss that? I only understood like half of those words, okay? I did not understand most of what you said. I'm a little confused. I'm also hungry. My Pringles burned off already. My Pringles are already gone. They're already through my body. None of those. More Pringles? More Pringles would work. Which gen Mon get less love in the TCG? Who hasn't gotten any cards? Because even the DLC stuff has gotten tons of cards. Like, they explicitly gave the DLC stuff a lot of cards. I don't think we have anything that's, like, even close to a Cubfu situation where you get one card. My eyes hurt? Yeah, it's a little distracting at a certain point. I'm a little sleepy from staring at the screen, I agree. But just one more Torchic, just one more Torchic. We got plenty odds, right? Surely he will show up. And not a bird over here. There would never be a bird over here instead of a Torchic. You didn't see me. If you saw me, you're lying. How did you see me? Whoa! Alright, he doesn't exist anymore, it's fine. He doesn't exist anymore, it's fine. He stopped existing. Oh. Okay, we're good. He stopped existing, we're fine. 24-hour stream when? Probably never. I don't want to destroy my body like that, you know? I understand people do that to themselves to, like... I couldn't destroy my body like that. Retweet if you bird? Oh, I'm birding all the time. I'm birding occasionally. Body destroying stream went? No! It's not worth it. It's not ever worth it. My body's already destroyed. My body is already destroyed more than the average person, okay? Only hot girls are allowed to destroy me as body. Crazy. It's true, but crazy. That I would probably, you know, pretty lady, probably I'd let that happen, you know? She may. She may. You in peak shape? I am not in peak shape. I am lacking something in my spine that they had to take out. What else do I'm also very chunky and chubby. I like that, but I'm not necessarily in peak shape. My cholesterol is also slightly too high. Slightly too high. That's probably from me eating Pringle dinner. You know? That's probably comes from the Pringle dinner, if I had to guess. You know, if I had to throw everything out there and throw a guess at the wall just blindly, Pringle's not helping. I love pretty ladies. I love ladies. I love women. Real! Women are so goated. Like, y'all ever think about just how goated women are? I once thought about how goated women were, and now I am one. That's, you know, that's how it starts. You start thinking women are goated, and all of a sudden, they're trans in the genders. That's why we can't let people think that women are goated. Name every woman. Rosa Parks versus... Ruth Bader Ginsburg is a woman. Well, she's dead. Does she count in naming every woman? Does she count? I know that one's not real. I saw the pop-up.
Women. Prebby.
Women are pretty. Women are so pretty. I find myself so pretty sometimes, and then sometimes I don't, and then it just goes back and forth. I don't know. Do we think I'm pretty right now? I don't know. I don't know if the overalls are what I would consider pretty, you know? I think it might be the overalls for me. I want to wear that cool tank top again. I like wearing the cool tank top. I think I look really cool and pretty in that. Like the coolest person you ever know. And there's a Torchic over here, and he's not even an alpha, which means I don't have to kill him. Alright. Boom. Boom. Got him. There we go. This one, however, does not get evolved because the other two are alphas. All right, last check for random Pokemon that are extras. Last check, last call for anything that wants to sparkle. We got that guy.
Pokemon.
Esper is a peak Pokemon. Agreed. Anything over here want to be shiny? Oh wait, hold on. If we like destroy the floating Pokeballs, we get stuff. Go kill that. Okay, go destroy that one. Go destroy that. Go destroy that. We can get a bonus ball in this dimension. And none of these are shiny. Understood. Which means this probably doesn't reset in this layout, which is good to know. It's good to know that that's not like a place that resets here. You know what's the coolest trans animal? Women. Do not leave me alone, please. There we go. We got the bonus ball. Oh. Okay. Nope. Nope, I'm still being stalked. Still being stalked. Alright, let's evolve our guys. Let's evolve our guys. Do you know clownsfish could be trains? I don't know that I did. Is that what happened to Nemo's dad? Is that what happened to him? He transgender. Is Pixar indoctrinating the youth? Because I think they might be. Become a combustion. Animal? Women? Me. Ref. Why are we still talking about women? Because women are pretty goated. You know? I'm fine with talking about women. Pokemon was trans. What Pokemon do you think it would be? Well, it would be Azurill, because he is. Favorite weird gender animal is the Mexican whiptail lizard, aka the lesbian clone wizard? What? We're cloning lesbians? That'll finally solve the lesbian population shortage. To be honest, maybe Gallade? Ooh, I can see that. I can see that. That'd be fun. Boom. I love giving my Pokemon gender dysphoria through evolution. That's my favorite thing. Alright, and Blaziken. Need to know how to clone me, a lesbian? We could make some Mia clones. I mean, what is making merch of yourself but cloning yourself? I think Hatterina's trans. She's the trans flag colors. Real. I have heard these rumors. Boom. Alright, we got the Blazikens. We got the Blazikens. There any other good portals? There any... Oh, Indeedie's a good portal. I haven't seen a single Indeedee yet. That's kind of goated. Oh. Alright. Alright, I think that's it for tonight, though, guys. I think I'm hopping off for the night. I'm gonna get some work done. I gotta get some work done, okay? Gotta do a little bit of work. We can't go too late tonight. I need to get up early. I need to go to the movies. I need to get some work done. I need to eat some food. We got Pokemon Day coming later this week. Gotta rest up for that. Got a lot of already, it's been 3 hours. It's been 3 hours of stream. That's the usual stream time. The 6-hour streams are the long ones. The 6-hour streams are the long boys, alright? 3 hours is supposed to be the norm. Do need to DM you a question? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Half of what you spoiled me with. What? Alright, bye-bye. Have a nice one. Have a good one. Bye.